Initiating. All right, you're good. We're
All
rolling.
right. Arthur, what year is it?
It's
1925.
no, I don't know what year it is. What year
It is
is it, Frisk?
1925. No, it's actually
Oh,
1926. Sorry. 1926. We're going to go around the table and introduce our characters. We're playing Call of Cthulhu this evening. This is an adventure from Deadlight and Other Dark Turns. So I'm going to start with whoever's on top on my screen. That happens to be Jonah. Tell us about your character.
Well, I have not finished reading the biography
All
yet,
right,
so why don't
Arthur,
you come
tell
back
us
around
about
to
your
me?
character.
my name is Lily Bergengruen. I'm a French Canadian. I had a childhood where I was the main character in stories that my mom wrote, and it was
Weird.
super embarrassing. So the only way to cope was to study to become a private investigator.
That's the only way to cope.
It's the only way to cope.
Damn it. It's the 20s and I'm in Massachusetts. The only way to cope.
Yep.
All right, May.
And I
Oh,
opened
sorry.
a detective agency with my best friend, Grace Riley. And it says that I am often acting as the muscle to Grace's Brian's.
All right. Well, let's just do a real quick jump over to Grace Riley. Devin, tell us about Grace Riley.
Grace Riley's from Toronto, Canada. She was an ambulance driver during the Great War, a volunteer ambulance driver during the Great War. She has an independent streak. Does not want to be a barefoot and pregnant wife. And she went into she met
Lily.
Lily Bergeron. That's weird. Her name's spelled weird in my bio.
I know, it's spelled
Bergeron.
totally wrong in your bio.
Yeah.
In a field hospital, and we hit it off and became firm friends. So we went into business together, Riley and Bergeron Detective Agency.
All right. May, would you mind telling us about your character? And everybody, please change your show screen name, Jonah, May.
Working on
Oh,
it.
okay.
But tell us about your character first. And you can
I
do that
am
afterwards.
Rose Preston. I am the apple of my father's eye, but not my mom's. I'm super smart. I'm studying medicine in Boston University School of Medicine. I want to be a veterinarian, so I'm good with animals knowledge stuff. And I look younger than my age, it says.
Hey, good for you. Jonah, you are here, and Rambo's probably picking up dog poop with his hands. So tell us about your character.
Turns out reading your character sheet is what we do here. The eldest son
Yes.
of a prosperous textile mill owning family in the Peak District, England. Father's footsteps, blah, 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 family business. But his father insists he start at the bottom, work his way up. Family tradition. None of us walk into the big office without knowing how the blah, 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 whatever. Having served his time, blah, blah, blah. Sales department, blah, blah, blah. He was off traveling, didn't like it. Loves responsibilities, serious guy. Wants to be climbing a mountain, though, discovering species. He's so cool in his own mind. As a result, he might become distracted from his work by opportunities of adventure and experience. Interesting.
Right.
Level-headed, and yet not even a little. Confounding.
Did you say bubble headed?
Level.
Oh.
All right. And finally, we have Rambo. Who are you playing?
So I'm playing. Damn it, I can't see the whole thing. Edward Mansour Diop. Born in Senegal, as a young teenager, moved to France. So just pretty much most of my life, all I've known is that. But also French boxing, because my dad was all up into it. He got me all up into it, much to my mother's dismay. But that's okay. I actually pretty much made a name for myself right before the outbreak of the war. And I went and served in the French military, and I definitely won something called the Croix de Guerre Award. Maybe it was like a
Cross of
LaCroix
War.
bottle, the original LaCroix bottle.
It means Cross of War.
Oh, well, that's cool too. Okay.
It was in the bottle.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Yep. Fits with the yep. All right. So I returned to boxing after the war and won a bunch of titles before I ended up moved to America. And I was actually billed there as the Parisian pugilist. Won several more title fights before retiring and settling down in Harlem to enjoy my winnings. I am currently the owner of a gym where I train African American youngsters in the art of boxing.
Oh.
Harlem, Massachusetts.
Indeed.
So, you guys all know each other probably via this detective agency that is owned by
Us.
Bergeron and Riley, and they've probably called on you before to bring expertise to whatever case they were working on. But through all of that, you guys have formed a friendship, and you guys decided to take a nice ride in the country to go out to visit another friend up in upstate New York. So as you are headed west, oh wait, who's going to be driving and who's navigator? I need to know that now.
I want to drive.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the one thing I know about my character.
So Grace wants to drive and we'll be
I'll
driving.
navigate.
There we go. So
Best friends.
Lily has identified a shortcut through the countryside that could take an hour or more off your journey.
Ooh.
Since leaving the highway, and you guys are all cruising the car, since leaving the highway, you've seen fewer and fewer cars on the road to the point where you've not seen another vehicle for quite some time. It is mid-afternoon on a deserted tree-lined country road, flanked by picturesque rolling hills, fields, and the occasional patch of woodland. Suddenly, the engine starts to splutter. Your driver, who happens to be Grace, hasn't noticed that the fuel gauge has moved from full since you stopped at the gas station a long time ago. The vehicle judders to a halt. A quick tap on the fuel gauge sends the needle straight to empty.
Oh.
Gasp.
Lily pulls out the map and shows the next town neither direction is miles away. On foot, you
Town's
wouldn't
called miles away.
On foot, you wouldn't reach a town until well after sunset. However, although it is not on the map, just ahead you can make out a large house in a clearing, surrounded by trees set back from the road. Surely, in such an isolated location, they must have a vehicle, maybe even some fuel or a telephone to call for a tow truck. There is no need for anyone to stay with the vehicle. There's no one around to steal it. Going to the house for help seems the obvious way to get you back on your journey.
Yeah, let's
Obviously.
see if wait, are we all in the same car? We're all in the same car.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the why? Who we happen? We're really crammed in there. Okay, this is just how we roll.
We're the Scooby-Doo
Where were
gang.
we going?
There's only
To solve
5 of us.
mysteries.
You guys were going to
We're
go
going to
visit a friend.
country.
Oh, all of us have a friend. Okay.
Yeah, you have a shared friend.
Yeah, we're going
Sounds
to visit
like
our
a-
shared friend. We're going to
Holy-
visit Sebastian.
We can't be
Yes.
late. Sebastian's hors d'oeuvres are the best.
Sounds like an episode of the HBO show. What's that called?
I don't know. But
Entourage?
Let's go to that house.
To the house.
No.
It's just like Entourage.
Lovecraft Country.
No, yes. Lovecraft Country.
Entourage. You were correct.
It's yep. So what has Turtle gotten into this time? I've never seen that show.
Aw.
That house looks promising.
So
Yeah, let's go check out the house already.
Let's go see if those nice people will help some strangers.
Maybe they have extra petrol.
a gravel driveway leads from the road, cutting through the woodland surrounding the grounds before forming a ring around the house. Between the drive and the house is a well-kept garden. Low shrubs line the edge of colorful flower beds where you see some weeds starting to take hold. There are 3 paths through the garden to what appears to be an outbuilding. You can assume to be a garage, and up to the front door, and to a smaller building, stone building out back. So as you guys walk up, it's a second empire style. Is like built during the age of like Louis Napoleon. So it's a lot of square style, and it's got like a cupola on top. So it's got like 2 floors, a lot of external facing.
Oh, these are creepy.
Yeah. So look for a Second Empire house is the
Yeah, that's what I did.
style. And in fact, I might have. Yes. Here, I will show it
What's
to
a
you.
cupola?
A cupola is like a kind of like a widow's walk. It's a
Creepy.
small. It's like a small upper thing. You remember in what the
Beetlejuice.
fuck? Hocus Pocus.
Mhm.
You remember when they bring the book up to that fucking room and like the light shines out and she's like, the book. Oh, that's a cupola.
Oh,
up
okay,
there.
yeah, it's like a tower, basically.
Yeah, it's a tower on your house that doesn't really serve any fucking purpose. You could
Like
go
an
up there
attic.
and
Yeah, the chimney has to run through it or something. It's there.
yeah, it's like an attic except you can't really store anything there. So, there's speaking of chimneys, there are 3 chimneys, no smoke coming out, but there's balconies on the veranda and houses all around. I'm sorry, windows all around. What are you guys doing?
I'm shouting, "Hello! Is anyone home?"
You don't hear anything at first, though. You're like, I assume you guys are all at the front.
Yeah.
You could go around back.
I'll check
Yeah,
around back to see if there's anybody I don't know in the garage.
So
I'll go around to the left.
I'm going this over here to this guy.
Yeah, I'll go with you to the garage.
okay.
Family
So-
trip to the garage?
As you walk through, let me bring things from the.
Oh, I'm not cutting across the
Yeah,
grass.
level.
I'm going to stay on the circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta
Even
be
so,
polite about it.
as you walk through, you notice GM info overlay. Ugh. Layer. Ugh.
Get that info overlaid. You got it. Yeah, you got it.
Token layer. So these things will just all be named
Ooh,
appropriately.
I see it. The Wayland.
So, yep, that is the Wayland House, which you will learn about in a second.
The garage. That's where I'm headed.
No association to anyone named Utani, at least not yet.
No David Wayland yet. Though I do have the Alien RPG behind me.
Ooh. Are you popping your dip hat?
I think
So-
I might.
Popping that dip hat. So as you guys walk up, you do notice there's a pile of ashes, and it appears to be like pretty close to the front. But yeah, so you guys are. Yep, number 5 is an ash pit. And as you guys get closer, you see this garden is not as well tended as it first appeared. A lot of weeds are poking through. It seems kind of unkempt, especially given the estate here. It's a little odd, but it's not that crazy. It's springtime, so maybe somebody hasn't gotten around to it yet. So you walk up to the garage.
Yes.
Garage.
Hey, Raj.
You poke inside. Or are you like looking for somebody, or are you just gonna look inside?
Yeah, I'm like, "Hello, is anybody here?" Doing that whole thing.
You don't see or hear anyone here, though. Where's everybody else? Ping
I'd
yourselves
stay
on
by
the
the
map.
car.
I'm there.
I'm in the
the car
garage.
is- The car is fucking forever away. It's not even on the
Oh,
map.
fine. All right.
Go check out.
Can
So
we
who's
look
in-
for petrol?
Where did we come? Oh, never mind. We walked.
Yeah.
We came from.
We entered
the
at 6.
south.
Is there petrol in the garage?
Yeah.
That would be the implication. Anyone who's not at the garage, give me a spot hidden.
So hidden.
Ooh, a hard success. So you notice, it looks like the outline of a figure on one of these windows up at the front. So back in the garage, this is a converted like horse stable.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Is there any jerry cans?
So there are 3 doors and 3 stalls within. The leftmost holds an imported 1913 Rolls-Royce 4050 HP.
Ooh.
That's eventually going to become known as the Silver Ghost. There's workbenches and racks and house tools. There is a red 2-gallon tin of gasoline on the bench.
Is it full?
Can we leave a
I'm
note
not
and
gonna
money
take
and
it. I will note it and be like, "Oh, it looks like they got gas. Maybe someone is home, and we can ask them if we can
Okay.
have it."
yes,
The middle stall is lined with equestrian equipment. Looks like it's covered in a fair amount of dust. And it looks like a workshop in there. There's woodworking tools and a pile of white pine offcuts. The rightmost stall holds gardening equipment, hand tools, a lawnmower, chainsaw.
Okay, seems fine.
There's gas in the can, right?
Yeah, there's. I guess I'll go kick the can to see if it sounds empty or not. Oh yeah, you said 2 gallons, so there's about 2 gallons in it.
No, it's a 2-gallon can.
Is
I
it
kick
full,
can
half
to see
full?
If it's full.
Yeah, it is not full.
But there's something
Is
in
it
it.
empty?
It's empty.
Oh,
Is there a siphon around? Is there something
Give me a spot hidden.
Okay.
wait, what does the
Above
spot hidden thing
burglary,
do
but,
again?
You know, if they try to say, "Oh no, there's no gas. There's no way for you guys to get gas," then we can be like, "Oh yeah, you got a rubber hose, you fuckers."
What does the spot hidden thing do?
Allows you to spot hidden things.
Can we see the gas gauge on the rolls?
Failure.
That's no good.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go and tap the gas gauge on the rolls. It also appears to be out of gas.
Oh, shitty.
Well, but
So you can't find a hose, but that's no big deal. At this point, I assume you guys are probably going to want to go up to the house.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
It was ungentlemanly not to go immediately there. I kind of
Wait, I
look
thought we
ashamed
already
at
did
everybody.
that.
Oh, you guys were in the garage.
Nope.
No,
So we're
I
gonna
thought
away
somebody
directly.
shouted.
We went
Arthur's
to the
character was at the
6,
door.
and then we
I'm
split
walking-
off.
I'm walking up to the front door.
So
Okay.
as you approach
I
the
see.
house, you can hear someone in the hall, the front hallway. And you see him standing on an unstable stepladder trying to change a light bulb in a chandelier. If you knock on the front door, you hear, "Oh, please do come in. I'm somewhat preoccupied at the moment."
Okay. I open it up and peek in.
So he's, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Would you mind holding the stepladder? It's a bit unsteady."
Sure.
Everybody else give me a spot hidden.
How do I do this?
So you go to your character sheet, and then you click the tab that says character sheet, and then you
Yes.
scroll down for spot hidden. It's kind of in alphabetical order-ish. Should be on the far right side somewhere.
Kind
And
of.
you
Yeah.
just click it.
Face Riley.
Ooh.
All right. So Lily, you're gonna notice this because you got the best success. It looks like there's loose wires in the chandelier. You can do with that what you like.
Oh, don't zap yourself, friend.
I ask him what he's doing up there.
I'm changing lights. I mean, what does it look like? You don't zap myself. What do you mean?
Well, careful.
There's some dangerous pokies.
Oh, I don't understand. And he goes back to work. At this point, you hear a man at the top of the staircase. He says, "Oh, hello. I'm August Wayland. This is my home. How can I help you?"
We just, we're on our way to our friend's house. Car ran out of gas or something. Broke. It's broken. We were wondering if we could trouble you for something, at least a phone call. Just we're stranded here.
Oh man.
Oh,
Tow
certainly.
man.
There is a phone in the lounge, and let me get you guys a layout of the house.
Oh boy, we're in it now.
Whoop. I don't know how much of that is available as... Yeah, you guys should be able to see everything, right? So you guys, you walked up onto the veranda into the hall where the chandelier was. He just came down the stairs.
So which one? Is this the first floor?
Mhm.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me get you a...
So
description of the hall. So the front double doors are inlaid with stained glass and Art Deco design. Mahogany paneling is used throughout the hall, which also contains a number of oil paintings. Give me a spot hidden. Anybody that's looking?
I would never.
I would for sure. I see everything.
Curiosity. Oh,
Getting double rolls
don't
with
see
virtual
shit.
dice. I don't know why. So,
My eyes are on fire.
okay.
Better throw some water on those.
Those of you just make a small note that like it sure does seem like all those paintings kind of mirror the skies outside. There's an impressive chandelier.
The same, or it's just like, oh, it
That's-
looks like
no,
the
it's-
area.
It looks like it was like painted in the like at the same time of year.
Oh, okay.
There's the impressive chandelier that is currently being worked on by the man who introduced himself as Jeremiah, and Augustus, the Wayland of the house, as it were, comes down and invites you into the lounge. You have to go through the dining room and into the lounge where the telephone is.
Who was the other dude? Augustus and
Jeremiah.
Do you have cards that you can share with us of those guys?
No,
Just their names.
I literally don't. So I can't. I can't. It's all just GM information. I don't.
But Augustus was the guy on the stairs and Jeremiah's the guy on the ladder.
Oh wait. I can. Here, Augustus.
Mr.
Yeah.
Augustus Jeremiah, the guy who has to change light bulbs.
Oh, yeah.
Augustus
And-
Gloop.
This is Jeremiah Linwood.
Oh.
The light bulb changer.
They look
No.
like a
Yes.
sweet couple.
Yeah. So he says, "Oh, a broken down car. I'm sure we should be able to get this figured out." So you walk into the dining room. Is that correct? Shit's in the way. Yeah, and in the dining room, pastel blue paneling makes the room bright and cheery. Large mirrors facing each other across the room give it the illusion of being much larger than it is. A long dining table with space for 22 diners is fully set with fine plates, soup bowls, and cutlery. 3 large silver candlesticks are positioned along the table with well-stocked bread bowls between them. The candles appear to have just been lit. A sideboard runs along the east wall. Most of the compartments are empty and the table is set.
How many places is it set for?
22.
Oh.
Are you guys expecting
Holy crap.
a party? We don't want to impose if you got company.
Oh, we are actually. I like to have friends over, and this happens to be one of those evenings. You would be welcome to stay if you'd like.
Well, if any of them
Midsummer
bring
shit.
gas or give us a lift out of here, I don't mind staying.
Well, let's Jeremiah, come down. Show these men to the and ladies to the telephone. And he gets down off that wobbly step ladder, comes through. Oh, of course, sir, of course. Comes in the dining room and opens the double doors to the lounge. Where is the description of the lounge? White paneled rooms make this room appear very bright. There are 5 large portraits around the room. There is a woman in a white ball gown, which is the largest position above the fireplace. There's Augustus and this woman painted together. There is Augustus on his own in a well-tailored suit, and Augustus with a child. And then it appears that same child in her university graduation gown holding her diploma. A piano occupies the northwest corner. It's stand-holding sheet music featuring works by Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. You can just see these as you walk past. A chandelier hangs from the center of the ceiling, and below it, a coffee table. A recently lit cigar perches upon the edge of an ashtray. The fire in the fireplace is lit. On the mantelpiece is an ornate French Empire-style mantel clock made of gold, flaked by 2 candlesticks. The clock faces to the left with a figure of Minerva to the right, the Roman goddess of wisdom, medicine, strategy, trade, and various arts and crafts. A phone hangs on the wall.
Hmm.
Who's got close friends?
We all do.
Yeah, where are we at again?
We're locals.
What area of the world?
Phone
Call
ahead and
Sebastian.
phone- Yeah, call Sebastian.
Yep. So
Well, ask him if there's any one that could come pick us up.
Yeah. Tell him to send gas.
I mean, that's really all we need. Can we call the gas station? Do they deliver shit like that in the back in the day?
Presumably, I mean,
Do you have the
Or-
number for the gas station? I know
Oh.
how to get connected to Sebastian.
you just ring the operator and they'll put you through.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
old
I don't know.
These old timey ways.
So,
It only
go ahead. Sorry.
I pick up the phone.
and
So you are put onto a switchboard, and who are you? I mean, this is in the nearest town. Who you're trying to contact?
Hi. I'm trying to connect with Sebastian in Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, Boston.
the Sebastian. It's a mononym.
That's where he lives, right?
But how far are we from Boston right now?
Quite a ways. We may not be able to put you through there. I'll try my hardest.
Well, yeah. Try your hardest.
You got to know
Alright.
the
It's a
Sebastian.
matter of life and death.
So while you're doing that, it's going to take a little bit for them to pull the plugs and plug them back in. The rest of you guys have asked about gasoline, and Augustus says, "Oh, I believe we have some gasoline." Jeremiah, where do we have it? Oh, sir, we have some out to the garage. And he, says like, "I can show you out there if you'd like."
I'll go with
Sure.
them. Yeah.
Okay. So everyone that's not Arthur, I assume, is going with.
I'll wait with Lily.
Okay.
Yeah, Grace.
Yeah, I'll stay in the house too.
Okay. So Edward and Jacob are going out to the garage, and you guys are all staying inside. And while you're walking out there, Jeremiah.
Gals.
Yep. Jeremiah says, like, we have very little use for a car these days. All our food is being delivered. But there may be some gasoline left in the old Rolls Royce that could be drained from the tank. But my back is a bit bad, so it would be up to you guys to do it.
That's okay. I'm a big, strong lad.
Wait, are you
Right.
sure? Didn't we check that thing and it says it's empty?
Shh.
So cut
Well,
back to
We're not going to say
That
that.
we look through the garage.
We already snooped.
cut back to the telephone. They're unable to put you through to Boston all the way. There appears to be some sort of problem with the line, but they ask what they can help with.
Well, I've run out of gasoline and I need more.
Oh, of course, we can send a delivery truck to the nearest gas station, fill some cans.
Yes.
If that's fine, they'd be there within 2 hours.
That sounds amazing.
Marvelous.
Perfect. Okay, so you guys are having that conversation. Back out to the garage. And so you get out there, and it's just like you saw before, though I guess, Rambo, you never saw the inside of this. It's got a Rolls Royce and a wood shop, and looks like a garage.
Okay.
So Jeremiah's out there with you. And who's going to get underneath the car to look for the valve?
I will.
Wait, can't you just check the gas meter, the fuel gauge?
I mean, yeah, you can. It doesn't necessarily mean that like you couldn't drain out whatever's in there from the.
I mean, do we have a way to collect it if I drain it out?
Oh, 1 second. Let me look around. In fact, I can go get you a pan from the house, and we could put it into that gas can there.
Okay. Very
So-
cool, sir.
He trots off. Gonna go do as you
Very
said.
hospitable.
Give me a spot hidden under there to try to find which of these nuts, bolts, whatever, would be the gas valve.
Fuck.
So as
I
you're
don't
looking
know
down there,
cars. I'm a fighter.
while you're looking down there, you catch a glimpse of bare feet on the far side of the car, dirty with broken toenails.
Ew.
What do you do?
You come get me.
So I was gonna say, Rose, you're outside with me, right?
No,
No,
I'm in the house, so you have to
I
come
think
get
Jonah's
Oh.
with you.
Oh,
it's
Jonah, you with?
just the men, Jacob and Edward.
Okay. Hey, Jacob. Do you see someone standing in the garage with us? I do not get up from under the car. I just
You do
yell this
not.
out loud.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
don't
look-
see anyone.
Let me look around. Sorry, I just had to reload my biz.
It's all good. Rambo, give me a sanity roll.
Oh fuck!
sanity.
Already getting into the sanity
Nice.
rolls.
So you succeed. No big deal.
Okay.
But as you
Freak me out.
pop up, there was definitely dirty feet there. You don't know what that was about, but you start to feel a little creeped out.
Hmm.
Eventually, Jeremiah returns with a large metal tin, and he says, "Have you found the valve?"
No, I ended up talking to it. You know what? I'll take another look. Let me go back under there and take another look.
All right. Give me a mechanical.
Is it any better? No, it's not.
Do we ask him about the
I
feet?
say, hey son, let someone who knows what they're doing get under there.
Yeah. I'll just get out of here. I don't know what the fuck I got going on.
All right. While that's happening, Jeremiah comes back inside.
Typical men.
You ladies have just finished your phone call, and as he's coming through, he says, "I'm just going to fetch a pan. Were you able to connect with your friend?"
Yes, we'll have gas delivered in 2 hours.
Oh, spectacular! Well, I'm going to still fetch this pan, but I'll let your friends know. So he does so. He goes back out the front, and when Jeremiah comes back out front, he lets you guys know that your friends inside were able to connect on the telephone, and gas will be delivered in 2 hours. You two cannot, for the life of you, figure out where the gas pan plug would be, so you're kind of screwed.
All thumbs.
Doesn't matter. We'll have gas soon.
Can I look again?
No, I mean you can spend all fucking night out there. I don't give a
We're
shit.
gonna get gas.
Like,
I
go
come
for
in
it,
so
man.
greasy, and then he's like, "Dinner is served," and then I feel like a
Is
fucking
this a point of
chach.
pride that you must find this valve?
No, let's go inside.
Do
So,
we ask the guy about the feet?
Well,
well, you
We
don't know
haven't
about the
yet.
feet.
only one
Hey,
of you knows that the feet were seen.
I saw some feet.
Yeah.
I'm a feet seer.
Hey, Rambo, what's going on
Wait,
with
I
this?
also saw the feet.
No, you
if there
didn't.
were feet. I passed a spot roll.
Yeah, you didn't see anything because you weren't under the car.
Oh,
So Edward, Rambo,
Yeah.
what's this second thing here where it says 94? What is that?
Mechanical repair. You told me to roll mechanical.
Oh, okay. I understand. Sorry, I wasn't brain fart.
No worries. Unless there's a different mechanical.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay.
So I assume you guys are going back inside, or you can spend the rest of the night or the rest of the fucking afternoon.
Nope.
Next 2
I'm ready
hours.
for bright lights and good friends.
All right. Well, bright lights and good friends it is. Back to the house. What about you, Jonah?
come
on,
The
friend.
house seems
Jacob.
like the way. Let's be hospitable guests.
Okay. So you walk inside, and you join all of your friends in the lounge. There is you guys notice that Rambo, you had passed that spot hidden, saw like the figure of a person. You notice that it's a bust facing outward towards the window instead of towards the room. It is, let me find the,
Like there's a window as I'm walking up to the house. I see a bust.
yeah, it's a bust of Augustus. You had noticed that earlier when I said there's like, oh, there's a figure in one of those windows, and it is facing outward to the, let's see, where's north?
It's an august bust.
A bust of August. Us.
Or a bust of Auguste.
Oh no. Frodrick, is it?
It's all black. Looks like it's painted, but it's Augustus wearing a tie.
Huh. And a bust is like basically like a almost like a statue, like a 3D modeling
Yeah.
of.
Like shoulders and up.
Okay.
So it's like a molded, sculpted tie. It's not a tie around a mannequin, as it were.
No, it's just a sculpture.
Okay.
At this point, from the library, you hear footsteps, and a young woman comes in
Footsteps.
and introduces herself as Veronica.
Oh.
Does she introduce herself as some relation to anybody else?
Yeah, looking around at the giant
Is she
painted
the
portraits, she's the daughter.
Okay.
Why does her image look like she's got crap all over her face?
Because she's got crap all over her face. No,
Dirty.
it's just
Oh.
it's a dirty photo. What do you want?
I mean, the others were clean. I don't know.
No, this is a dirty photo.
Oh, not of my dear Veronica.
Veronica Salt.
Oh,
So-
no.
I'm Lily. Charmed to meet you.
It's a
Pleasure to meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you as well. She introduces herself as Veronica Wayland, and she just strikes up small talk. What are you? Where are you from? Blah blah
Oh,
blah.
Texas.
Boston,
No.
Texas.
Oh, I noticed you got this diploma. Where did you study?
Oh, I was at Oxford overseas for some
Wow.
time, and why do you ask? You speak as a
Oh,
learned woman.
Yeah, I'm going to school right now for medicine, so I was curious as to what you studied.
Well, she kind of edges around that question.
Undeclared.
She's
She's trying to get her MRS.
Oh, Oxford. That's in the UK. Did you like it there?
Yes, it was quite a fun time. It's always nice to get out of Massachusetts when you can.
Did you just come back recently?
I did, and she has a puzzled look on her face. She doesn't really remember why. So let's see.
Curious.
You can press her on this.
What brought you back home?
Again, she looks puzzled. She goes, I can't really. Well, I'm sure I must have come home from my father, of course.
Fuck.
She did say that she was studying English and German texts that they happen to have in the Oxford libraries, and she was basically like she mentions like my father is a learned occultist, and in fact some of the folks coming
shit.
over
Lovecraft.
tonight
Oh, no.
are also of that sort. It was something that I had gained a little bit of interest in.
Interesting. Tell me more about the stuff you're learning.
Well, it was in relation to, and she goes into like this whole thing about, like Gnostic texts and shit that doesn't really make much sense to you. Give me an occult roll.
Go.
Weird. Oh fuck, it's like 5.
Spend luck.
Yeah, this is all over your head. But she's mentioning Judaism, Catholicism.
Kabbalah.
Yeah, and all kinds of, and like the intersections of all of these things, and like truths between shared sacred texts, and all of it's going over your head.
Oh, is this to help people, or what's the goal of this studying?
And she's like, well, of course it's to help people, but mostly I'm interested in learning as much as I can.
Of course it's to help people.
Okay. So everyone else, what are you guys doing?
I was eavesdropping hard.
Does someone
Yeah.
have a good occult number?
I mean, that's already gone. That
Okay.
time has passed.
Okay.
I have no idea what she was talking about, but she seems fine, and I'm bored. Is there anything cool in the study aside from like pictures of all these weirdos?
In the study.
You must show me your library sometime. Seems like a very interesting subject that I would want to read on.
She invites you to the library. The lounge. Can you guys see this?
I'm gonna
Nope.
try to bum a cigar from
Yeah.
Augustus.
I see it.
Can I select all these things and bring them up to the appropriate layer? I wonder.
Oh no.
Allow me to give you the
Aha.
grand tour.
So you guys have seen these. She invites you into the library. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm trying to bum a cigar from Augustus.
Oh, certainly. He motions to a box. He goes, "They're Cubans," and you can grab one, light one up.
I will.
Give me a
I will roll it seductively between my palms first.
give me a credit rating.
Ew.
Give me a credit rating. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. No. Oh!
Jeez.
I'm gonna
It
spend
tastes
luck. I'm
okay.
spending luck. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you have to go to edit sheet and then
Okay.
mark it down.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll luck.
So you taste it and it tastes off. You've had, obviously, with your very nice credit rating roll, you've had a Cuban cigar before, but this tastes like airy, like there's not much to it. It's kind of odd.
Oh.
At this point, a woman comes out from the kitchen, and let me set that to token layer, and is carrying a tray, a serving tray, and goes about setting the table. And Jeremiah introduces her as Rosemary, his wife.
Rosemary.
Oh, what a smile on old Rosemary.
Yep. So she's tall and wiry, curly black hair, and is held in a neat bun. And she smiles a lot, but rarely seems to blink. She's working hard.
Doesn't blink. It's not healthy, Rosemary.
You're in the library.
I'm astral projecting.
So in the library, floor-to-ceiling mahogany bookcases occupy all of the room's wall space. They contain an extensive and expensive collection of books, most of which are leather-bound. The main topics are the occult, theology, history, and philosophy. Some books lay open on a central reading table surrounded by comfortable chairs. All are open at passages discussing depictions of angels in the three main Abrahamic religions, such as the 9 choirs of angels in Catholicism, the invisible messengers in Protestantism, the Mala'akim in Judaism, and the Malaika in Islam. There are several gaps on the shelves around the room, but more than the number of books on the table. The remainder is filled by books currently elsewhere. Give me a library use.
Me?
Rolls in there, just you, right?
Just her. Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice. So, from what you can tell, it looks like a copy of the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran are currently missing from the shelves, and they don't appear to be in this room.
Like they were recently there, and looks.
Yeah, it looks like they were taken down. They're just not in the library currently. Though there are more books than would fit the holes in the shelves. So everybody else, Jeremiah comes in, asks if everything's to your liking, if there's anything he can bring you.
Where could you tell me, point the direction to the facilities? I need to.
Sure.
Please, my good sir.
So he shows you
Excuse me.
through the
I
door,
need to
through the
go number
store,
2.
an access room, and to the water closet.
Water.
Eat.
Oh, WC.
I'm gonna do that both in and out of character.
Okay. Well, anybody else who wants to learn where it is, which I assume, not a crazy thing.
Yes, I trail them with my eyes.
The kitchen has a
Smoke this
range.
bullshit cigar.
The kitchen has a range of modern appliances, including a refrigerator, large range cooker. The main workspace is a central island counter. Cupboards and drawers around the room hold various utensils and cooking equipment, including a kettle. The kettle is not on the stove. Various vegetables and meat offcuts are set on chopping boards beside sharp knives. Nearby are 2 pestles and mortars. Beside one is a bottle of olive oil and labeled tins containing myrrh, cinnamon, and galangal. Beside the other are tins labeled as containing frankincense, storax, and agar wood. 2 very large cook pots sit on the counter. There looks like there's soup and stew gently bubbling inside with wisps of steam coming up. The storeroom that you then walk through has miscellaneous household supplies, cleaning equipment, supplies, stepladder. This appears to be where Jeremiah took the stepladder back to. Tools, spare light bulbs, bottles of kerosene for lighting lamps, obviously. There doesn't appear to be much food. Who's all going through there?
I guess I will be exploring. I'm smoking hard. Maybe I need a beverage though, so I'm gonna go try to find some water.
Okay. So come back to you. Who's going to the water closet?
Jake.
I need to tinkle.
Okay. So it looks like this area was built as a connector. I might as well just show everything. Layer, token layer. This is the laundry room.
What is this picture?
What are you talking about? Gallon gall?
Oh, I don't like it.
Right?
It's like mutated ginger.
So, this additional room was built after the house was constructed. There's a gap between the main house and the servants' quarters, which is what you have to walk through to get to the water closet. What was once a covered walkway with a white painted concrete floor is now additional storage space. All the furniture. There's 2 dismantled 4-poster beds, 2 wardrobes, 2 chests of drawers that have been moved into this storeroom.
That little storeroom?
Yeah, it's all just piled up.
Oh, from the kitchen to the wash closet.
Yeah, this area here is just piled up with a whole bunch of furniture and stuff that has been broken down and stuck there. Inside the servants' room, which is unfortunately unlabeled, there's 2 single beds, a bedside lamp, a bedside table, a lamp, and a carriage clock. There are packed suitcases sitting on each bed, 2 wardrobes and 2 chests of drawers separate from the work clothes, and a writing desk near the door. The bathroom has a toilet and sink. So, let's see. Lily, you were asking about a drink, correct?
Yes. I'm parched, and this dusty cigar is not doing me any good.
Certainly. Rosemary comes out and offers you a drink and asks what you would like. Tea, coffee, water?
Do you have any mineral water?
The well is spectacular.
All right,
the well water.
Do you have scotch?
Fill me up another cup.
She looks confused and then nods and says she'll look for some.
Wait, some water?
No, scotch.
Oh, okay.
She does disappear, and while she leaves, Jeremiah, I'm sorry, not Jeremiah.
The bullfrog.
No, Jeremiah, the butler says, we have folks coming. Would it be too much trouble to ask you to help me carry some buckets of water from the well?
I can carry some buckets from the well. I was just thinking about getting a drink.
All right, I'm going to drag you guys back to the outside real quick. So up here at 3 is the well. North of the house, near the tree line, halfway between the garage and this stone building, which you guys know is the mausoleum, is a stone-lined water well. It is covered by a roof and attached to a winch with a bucket that, goes down. You pull it up. So you're out there. He, drops the bucket into the well. You hear a splash. He starts cranking and pulls it up. You guys have brought carafes to fill. And as you begin filling it, you're good to
Big
go.
Jerry, there was 2 beds in the servants' quarters. Is there another one of you little rats running around?
Well, that's for my wife, and he blushes.
Where is she?
My wife?
Yeah.
You asked her for. She's looking for scotch.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
Okay, Rosemary's his wife.
Yeah.
Yep, same last name.
Nice.
Wait, what's her last name then?
Linwood.
Oh, Linwood. Linwood, Wayland.
Oh,
Hmm.
this is what we get.
Yep, this is what we get.
Give me one quick second.
Are we all at the well?
No, just
Lily?
just Lily.
Okay.
So, you fill up the first carafe, and as you fill the second, you hear something moving
In the water?
down
Uh-oh.
in the well. You hear
Oh,
water,
shit.
but the bucket is not in the water. It's being cranked up currently. Give me a spot hidden as you peer into the well.
I will, because I am
It's like the ring.
peering hard.
Oh, I
Ha,
don't like this.
I'm peering real hard.
You see what looks to be a terrible waterlogged corpse crawling out of the well. Give me a sand roll.
Wow, the fuck? I pee my pants. Where is my sanity? It's this big.
Pass.
I fail.
Oh, you lose
Uh-oh.
one sanity as you swear she's coming forward. I assume you're moving away from the well.
Yes, I'm probably tripping over some bullshit behind me and spilling a carafe of water.
Oh. And Jeremiah's like, good Lord, what's the matter?
Indeed.
He goes, oh, well,
Come again.
all right. Well, and then he goes over and like drops the bucket down, cranks it back up.
Oh, shit.
As he cranks it up, he fills up the carafe, no big deal, and you guys go back to the house.
You're right, there was
I
a
would.
woman. There was a woman.
Waterlogged even.
Like, yeah, he's like, I don't, what do you mean a woman? You're kind of babbling.
I describe her and how creepy she was and how she crawled out of the well. You seriously, you didn't see her?
I saw no such thing.
All right, maybe
Back
it's this
inside.
wonky cigar. Maybe you give me some funny stuff in this cigar. I'm just chalk it up to that.
Back inside, let's see. Grace had asked for a scotch. You get what looks to be a perfectly fine scotch, neat. And she goes, I'm sorry it took me so long. Augustus
No problem.
wasn't much of a drinker.
Oh. Well, thanks, Rosemary.
So you taste it, and it tastes like nothing.
Oh. It's just brown
Like water?
water.
No, I mean, it tastes like nothing.
Like no taste?
No taste at all.
You
Does
have
it
water
even feel
taste
like a liquid?
Nothing?
It feels like liquid going up to your lips, but no taste at all.
I would argue that regular water tastes as much like nothing as anything can taste
You're
like
absolutely wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
nothing.
But it's not regular water, it's well water, so it should taste like shit.
It's not water,
Uh-huh.
but it tastes like nothing.
Okay.
You're
That's
just
it?
fine with that. Gonna keep drinking it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just do the polite thing. I'm not going to drink it anymore. I'm just going to.
Okay, that's fine.
Lightly pretend. Raise it to your lips occasionally.
We're gonna ask them what brand of whiskey scotch this is.
So let's drag everybody back to the
You're gonna
house
start
map.
hallucinating now.
So yeah, in the meantime, whoever's not currently doing anything, bring in water. You guys, I assume, are talking to Augustus and Veronica. Veronica's talking about her childhood, her interest in the occult, her time at university. Augustus is basically standing in the lounge, acting as a host. He's talking about how proud he is of his daughter and her attempt at the Abramelin operation.
Wait, all of his
What
guests
is
are
that?
already there?
No. You guys are his guests right now.
Oh.
The what operation?
The Abramelin operation. Everybody who's
Do we know what that is?
in the lounge. In fact, everybody, give me an occult roll.
Oh man.
I would love to give you a role that we're all bad at.
Oh,
It's
and what
okay.
is the role?
Occult.
An appalling failure.
Hooray!
You guys, because it doesn't tell me if you passed or not.
No, my
no.
occult
Have
is
five.
5.
I think we're
I think
all
everyone's 5.
Okay, well, I assume you guys are going to press him for more questions.
Yeah, what was Abramelin?
Enlighten me on what the
Abrama what?
operation
The
is.
Abramelin operation is a mystic order that allows you to contact your guardian angel. It has to be done over a period of months.
What?
And your guardian angel. And afterwards, you can ask a request of the angel. And my Veronica is going to attempt the Abramelin operation.
Oh.
He talks
Did
about
you
how
say request? You can request something of the angel?
correct.
Oh.
He talks about he wants to see proof of the divine. And then he talks about how he had failed to perform the Abramelin operation, but he seems to have forgotten exactly what happened.
Oh, fuck.
It was some time ago. It took him 6 months
Huh.
to do lighting of candles, drawing of sigils, prayers, cleansing yourself. And that's why he mentions and that's why we don't really keep alcohol in the house. The body has to be as pure as the mind.
Oh.
In the meantime, Rosemary, the maid, is going through, polishing things, and is preparing food for the upcoming party. So what would you guys like to do?
Can I ask who the lady in the portrait is?
Oh, yeah, of course. Augustus says that's his dear Evangeline. It's Veronica's mother. She passed giving birth to Veronica, unfortunately. And
Oh.
he does mention that her body is interred in the mausoleum behind the house. So let's see. Arthur, give me a spot hidden.
I am tight-lipped as I walk back from the well.
Hard success.
Yeah, so you're back in here, you've brought the water, and as he's talking to Evangeline, you're studying this portrait, and you think that the woman that you might have seen crawling out of the well might have been her. In fact, you're pretty sure it was. Give me a sanity roll.
Oh shit.
And then I'm gonna tell my best friend,
I just saw a dead lady.
Grace.
Okay.
You're crazy.
Out of the well.
You'll just lose
Oh
one
my
for
God.
that.
It's going
I'm
insane.
a little distracted by my scotch. I'm gonna go into the kitchen and see if Rosemary needs some help.
Sure. You go into the kitchen, and inside there, everything's going on. There's big boiling plates, and she says, "Oh, how can I help you? I'm sorry, I've got a lot of stuff going on."
Do you need any help?
Oh, no, I'll be all fine. Give me a spot hidden.
Okay.
See where she keeps the.
Oh yeah, I dumped the scotch in a potted plant.
So you make a spot hidden. You see a rat crawl out of the boiling soup tin
No.
and
Rose-
scurry away, leaving a trail of. It appears unharmed. Give me a sandy roll.
Why is it always Lily?
Where's sand? Sand.
It's
Sand,
at the
sand, there.
top. Next to your H
Oh.
puzzle.
You're gonna
Failure.
lose one. Give me another spot hidden while you're in there.
Okay. No. I don't see shit.
So
Rosemary, did you see that rat?
I saw nothing at all, dear.
Oh shit! This
No, she says a rat in the house. She's kind of disturbed by that. Where did it go?
Maybe I was just saying things. Do you have any more of that delicious scotch?
She goes.
You
Yes.
can point me to the bottle. I can help myself.
She points you into the storage room. I'm sorry, into the pantry, where it would be kept. In there, give me a spot hidden.
Oh boy.
Oh,
oh yeah.
Mole shit.
They escaped
Jesus
into the
Christ.
pantry Where they thought it was safe.
It keeps like multiplying the number of D10 or D100 on the screen. Is that
mine too? Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, I just got like
There's like
20 of them.
60 of them,
We got dice pools over here.
right? So in there, you find the bottle of scotch. It's a Johnny Walker blend, but you do notice a momentary odor of decaying food. So everybody back in the lounge who is talking to Augustus, is there anything you'd like to ask him about?
How did your wife pass? If it's not too sensitive.
he said it already. He said he died giving birth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she-
Likely
yeah.
story,
Uh-oh.
bro.
Unfortunately, she passed giving birth to my beloved Veronica.
Was that here at the house?
Yes, it was.
Was it in the bathtub?
No, it was in the bedroom.
Oh,
Where else?
okay.
We're not animals, sir.
I
Ma'am.
only
Too bad.
asked because I was born in a bathtub, so I just didn't know how common that was. You never know how people are born, until you ask.
Midwives are all the rage. You should get hooked up. They know all about bath
I mean-
births. It's great.
He's getting a little flustered now. It's like it's much too late for that.
Perhaps it's above your station.
Much too late for that. out of character. What the fuck do you guys want to do with that line of questioning?
I'm just trying to, until the subject gets changed,
He will immediately change it back into the discussions of the occult, which
That's
he.
fine. That's fine. I'll let him go spin his wheels. Tell me more. What?
Okay.
So
What type? Oh, go ahead.
These angels.
Yeah. So the Abramelin operation, and at this point, Grace has returned with her. Did you pour yourself another scotch?
I just brought the whole bottle.
Okay. Did you pour yourself another scotch in the lounge?
Yeah.
Okay. It tastes of nothing. Again.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna sidle up next to Lily.
No whiskey burn, no drunkenness.
What time are we expecting the other guests?
Oh,
Are
they
they
should be
your-
here within the hour.
Oh, are they your very long time friends?
Of course, there are also other people learned in the occult. Some that have studied at rabbinical school.
The old rabbis.
Yep. Some that have studied in seminary. Many folks who have traveled throughout the Middle East to the Holy Lands.
Oh,
I noticed
Some-
your Torah and your Bible seem to be missing. What's
You didn't notice that.
Oh fuck, you're right.
No groupthink. So he's is talking about all this, and he keeps going back to this Abramelin operation. He wants to tell you all about it, and how proud he is of his daughter. And he's talking about the Book of Abramelin, this 15th century grimoire written by Abraham of Worms, a Jewish guy from Worms, Germany. And it focuses
From
on this
Worms,
long.
Germany.
It's
Nice.
Worms. It's a place. And by the way, this is a real book.
Okay,
Yeah,
I guess I
very
can
good.
ask. I noticed that you read the Torah was missing. Do you read that a lot?
I mean, of course, it's necessary for filling in the gaps where this Book of Abramelin, because of failed translations, you see. And he mentions how he had a Mathers French edition that was translated and had many additions, or I mean omissions. Um, for example, older German and Hebrew copies had an additional book between book 1 and book 2 of the French edition that contained additional spells. And he starts talking about.
Spells like magic.
I assure you, it is quite real.
I
Show me.
agree to disagree, sir.
He starts talking about kamea, which are
Maya.
used in magic. They're squares with numbers, and they always add up to a certain number in diagonals or horizontal or vertical. The kamea of Saturn was used in the Book of Abramelin, and the French translation were only partially filled. The French edition said that the Abramelin operation took 6 lunar months. Older texts stated it took 18. In fact, hey, shit, I can just show this all to you.
Whoa.
But basically, he had found out that there was gaps in this, and he had sought out the rest of it.
So if I want to learn more about the occult, is there like an
Visit your
introductory
local
book
library.
you recommend? Okay.
No, I mean, yeah. Well, it all depends. The occult is a wide and varied science. What would you try to learn?
Well, as a beginner, where should I start?
What would LeVar Burton teach us?
I mean, I would start with simple things, cleansing rituals, things of this nature, smudge pots, burning a sage, things like that.
Hmm. How do I join this occult group?
I will take your newsletter, sir. Well, he. I mean, there's multiple organizations all around the world. There's the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, with Aleister Crowley and such. There's the mystical system of Thelema. There's all sorts of sex magics and stuff.
Ooh.
Those sound fun.
I like
But,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are, he's not going to invite you to join this group of folks that's coming
Okay,
over tonight,
fine.
but
Boo.
he will invite you to stay and meet them.
Okay.
Well, we're still waiting for our gas, so How long has it been since I made that phone call?
Let's say it's been an hour and 45.
Okay.
Okay, soon.
So in the meantime, Veronica has moved into the lounge. She's been playing the piano. She'll engage any of you in small talk as necessary.
I'm
Did
going
I
to
see-
whisper aside to Grace, my cigar sucks. There was a dead lady. That lady from the painting crawled out of the well. I swear to God.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on here. Taste this scotch.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah. So at this point, you guys give me a. Let's see, Lily, give me a spot hidden.
Mm. I'm okay with
Oh.
Fail
that.
terribly.
Scotch and distracted.
Okay.
Scott.
And let's say Grace, you also give me a spot hidden because you're involved in this conversation. Okay. So just barely. mentioning cigars, you look back to the cigar that has been burning in the ashtray, and it's been quite some time. It hasn't burned down at all.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Totally a
I'm
real
gonna-
cigar.
Is
I wanna play with the clock.
Augustus smoking or no?
You haven't seen him touch it.
I'm gonna go admire the clock on the mantle.
Okay.
What time has it been
so-
since we got here?
It's been an
Hour and 45.
by my internal clock.
Yep. Hour and 45. So it's got a figure of Minerva, the Roman goddess of wisdom, with a clock face on it. It's French Empire style, the mantle clock. It's quite nice. Everybody in this room, give me a spot hidden. Everybody that's in the lounge.
I must have come back from peeing by now.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Oh, so the things that you would have seen, everyone's going to fail.
Deal.
I won't.
How come yours doesn't say
Jacob.
success and failure? Oh,
I
you know
don't
what?
know.
I'll tell you why. If you go to your character sheet,
Yeah.
Please tell me why.
Please tell me why. Do you see
I found a
castle?
cool picture of a clock that could be her.
should be under like verbose or something. Yeah.
Oh, the roll options at the top: regular, hard, extreme, or verbose.
Oh wow.
Yeah, click on verbose, everyone.
Great. That's not going to make things much more difficult.
What?
It still doesn't show my success.
That's weird.
For me, it sometimes shows, sometimes not.
That's strange. Whatever. You just tell me
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
pass.
sometimes mine do, but I passed.
Okay. So you notice that this bus, at this point, like Augustus has been talking about these squares and shit. You notice that this bust of him has a strange carving in it that matches up to what his squares would be.
Oh, it's his tie.
CM? C.
And
Mm.
so here's a question for you guys. Do you want to actually solve a puzzle or do you want to just make rolls?
Puzzle.
Okay.
What's
So-
buzz?
That
Ooh.
is how you can solve
Ooh.
these puzzles. You guys will
Whoa.
have to actually do
Oh.
this.
Well, how do you decide the order of the numbers?
The
on the
circle
grid?
So-
in each sigil represents the number at the start of the word.
Yes. So, for example, in the one above,
Oh.
it starts at 6 and then goes to 2, and then 1, back to 2, back to 1, 3, 3, 5.
Oh.
It's
You
coming
follow
The,
that?
li- the little circle is the start.
Circle's the start, the
and
line
the-
is the stop.
Okay.
But under one, there's like 3 letters.
That's correct.
So
It could be
it's-
any of those 3 letters.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys wanted to solve a fucking puzzle.
So, but that's easy. There are only so many combinations. It goes 6, 2, 1,
Two.
Oh.
back to 2 again, then down to 1, then 3, then 5.
So, Augustus is showing you the Kamea of Saturn, which, across goes 492, 357, 816. And it adds up to 15 in every direction, and it is a very powerful magical tool, and it's definitely used in the Abramelin operation.
Is it hitting the 3 twice?
Oh,
Because there's an
Tibslin?
angle.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Tibslin? That's
Oh, is it hitting the 3 twice? Okay.
Oh, and I should have shown this to you guys earlier. This is the bus that you guys are looking at.
Hello,
The one that
bus.
you-
Creepy as fuck. That is not at all creepy. Not at all.
It's 62121. 1.
Yeah.
62121.
Ew,
3,
6,
5.
2, 1, 2,
1.
1,
3,
2,
5.
3,
5. Yes.
Well, I don't know any words that have 2 L's or 2 U's at the very, very end like that. So the 3s have to be C's. Or I guess it could be a difference. Doesn't have to be the same letter,
Wait,
does it?
isn't it N? 5 is E, N, or W?
Well, so like, yeah, I meant like the threes right before it, but
Oh,
that's rough.
You guys, if you get to the shared notes, I'm putting in the like key to the whole
shared notes. Where's shared notes?
in the Discord.
Oh,
I'm decoding it right now.
oh, shared notes.
I'll leave it all to Grace. She's the brains of this operation.
All right. So
Todd.
at this point, Augustus has talked about how he got this book, the one that filled in all the gaps, and the appropriate candle to light with it, from a Lester Goodman, and he was a book salesman that he had met over in Germany while trying to find the rest of these, but it was absolutely imperative in solving the rest of everything. And Lily, give me a spot hidden in the dining room.
I think I know what it
The
is.
Open doors.
What is it?
In fact,
I think the word is obstacle.
Is it up? Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah.
so you notice that the candles have not burned down at all
There's
either.
not enough letters. It's close.
What are you talking about?
You're
OBSTACLE.
missing a number, Jonah.
Oh shit. Thanks.
There's two threes. Yeah.
Yep.
So at this point, there's a knock on the door, and Augustus lights up because, oh, our guests are here. You guys are ushered in to sit in the dining room, if you'd like to.
Yeah, I want to mingle with the new peoples.
I'm gonna mutter at Lily, "Don't eat the food."
It probably tastes just as good as anything I've had today.
Nothing.
Or nothing.
So
I mean, guys.
So at this point, before the doors are open, Jeremiah inquires if anybody's seen Rosemary. He said once she finished dinner, she would check the house for gasoline, and he hasn't seen her since. And he checked every room in the house apart from the basement.
Well, there you go. She's in the basement.
Oh no.
It's a large area, and if she fell down there, would you mind?
I'll
I'm
help
sorry
you
for
look.
imposing.
I'll
All right,
help
does
you.
anybody else want to
Sure.
go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help that nice little old lady.
Well, if you all are going, I have more important. My time is more valuable than looking for a servant.
Sure. So you just stay seated in the
Wow.
dining room, chatting it up with Augustus and Victoria.
Yeah, same for me.
Let the important adults talk.
All right, everyone who's going to the basement, you're led back to
men
the servants'
again.
quarters, and underneath a throw rug, he pulls aside, is a trapdoor that leads to the basement. There is
Oh,
a
man.
light switch, and it is lit up, but you can see that there's a whole bunch of areas where people could be hidden. It's a large area, and if she's fallen down here, there are many places she could be hidden from view. So you, I guess, head down to the basement.
Oh, I
right?
hope she hasn't hurt herself looking for gas for us. That would
I am going to the basement too.
be dreadful.
Oh, she's probably just, taking a nap real quick.
Okay. So as you get down there, we don't have listen rolls, do we?
I do. I have listen skill.
Yeah,
Give
me
me a
too.
listen roll.
I have it as well.
Only the people that are going down there.
Okay, I'm down
Oh,
there.
I'm not down there. Sorry. Ignore mine.
Oh damn. I keep rolling a 98.
These things happen. Lily, you can hear crying from the southeast corner of the basement.
Oh, I think she's this way.
Moving around boxes of childhood possessions, you hear creaking sounds
Oh,
behind you.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Wait, why is it no longer working? My rolls are fucked up now.
That's fine.
It's just when it feels like
Yeah.
it.
When it feels like it. So you hear creaking behind you. You snap around. A bunch of dolls and teddy bears are staring up at them from the open crates, while others look up from the previously clean floor. Sam rolls.
Oh, great.
It's just
Wait,
a bunch of spilled dolls.
Yeah, why?
Where is sanity?
It's at the top in
Middle, yeah. Under dexterity, appearance, education.
Extreme success.
Yeah.
It will cost you nothing. If you do fail, it'll only cost you 1.
Old dolls.
Under the flickering, so you just turn around, it's whatever. Maybe you missed him coming through.
Wait, is
Under the
servant guy down here with us?
Yeah, he's back behind you, looking around. Under the flickering lights in the southeast corner, you see both Jeremiah and Rosemary Linwood.
Oh, there they are.
Rosemary is crying. Her eyes are torn out,
Torn out.
and Jeremiah is in her arms, mindlessly gurgling.
Oh no.
Is he bleeding?
The light cuts. Sandy, roll.
Oh, boo.
What's
Oh
this?
my lord.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Wait, what?
If you succeed, you lose 1. If you
What?
fail, you lose 1d4.
Oh.
How do I minus my sanity?
You have to go to edit. Up at the
Yeah,
top, there's a
upper-
toggle
upper
for
right.
edit.
Top right.
There's a
Oh.
little slider button.
I see.
Can you roll my d4 Frisk?
No, you roll a d4. I'm not doing it for you. See, that's why.
No.
Can
So the
I
light,
go examine them?
well, the lights are cut out, and
Oh.
everybody, oh no, the lights cut back on, and you see months-old corpses of the same people. Jeremiah, who's with you, looks horrified. At this moment, that same terrible wet woman from the well
Oh, the
crawls out from behind the boxes and starts attacking Jeremiah.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
What are you guys doing?
I'm fleeing.
Flee then. And who else
I
is down
lost
there?
all 4
Devil?
of the sanities. I'm fleeing.
I'm gonna grab
I mean,
Jeremiah and try to drag him. I don't know. Back up.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. If Grace is trying to drag him, I'll try to drag. That sounds fine. I'm not gonna fight
Sure.
it, but I'll try to drag Jeremiah.
You try to drag Jeremiah. This awful, hideous demon woman has latched onto his foot and is clawing at his leg and pulling it backwards. Give me strength rolls.
Yeah, grabbing his arms,
Can I
trying to
try
yank
to
him up
kick
the
her in the
stairs.
face?
Yeah, you can make a fighting roll.
I'm gonna
I
concentrate
need
on
to. I need to look at my abilities here.
getting Jeremiah to safety.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, do any of us
Strength?
upstairs hear any of that shit?
No, you can't hear anything.
Is there
you might have
any
heard a
weapons?
no, you didn't hear
nearby?
it.
Yeah.
It's so
Ooh,
far
extreme
away.
success! I am the fucking Hulk.
Okay.
Nice.
Where is
Uh,
strength?
This thing is
Upper left.
Oh.
not able to hang on to you or onto Jeremiah as you pull him. He's terrified.
We're
Up to
dragging him
the stairs.
his ass upstairs.
You get upstairs, and I assume you
Jeremiah, what the
just
fuck is going on here?
At that moment, you turn around and see Rosemary staring at you.
Hey, hi, Rosemary.
Wait, weren't you down there? With
Goes,
your
"Oh,
eyes?
I'm sorry, not finding any gasoline. I've been so busy with the party. At this point, Jeremiah is horrified and in a state of shock, and he's like, I'm
Jeremiah,
going
have
to
you-
need a minute.
Have you seen anything like what you just saw?
Never in my
Or-
life.
Wait, so Jeremiah saw himself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Had
we
the
all
face
saw Jeremiah and Rosaline like mutilated and like undead-ish.
Yeah, Jeremiah,
He
how
was
you
standing next
feeling
to
about
us.
that? How
You're
you
not
feeling
there,
about all
Jonah.
that? Oh, I thought they came back up.
They're back in the servants' quarters. He's gonna need a minute to
Yes,
to
collect
think these
Rosemary-
things through.
All right, Rosemary, did you taste that scotch that you gave me?
Oh, I don't drink, dear.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on because that wasn't anything.
I just
What do you
whisper,
mean?
real loud.
All the food
She's
in the
already
pantry.
here. She's
All the
already
food
here.
in the pantry is rotted.
So
She's
that
already
rotted?
here.
No, of course not. I mean, you can come see for yourself. I've made a delicious meal for you.
I watched a rat jump out of a boiling pot.
You must be mistaken. Anyway, she ushers you back into the dining room.
Well, talk to your husband. He just saw some shit. I've been seeing some shit, and Lily's seen some shit.
Are we
And I
all?
just run into the lounge and be like, I saw some crazy shit in the basement.
At this point, you see the dinner guests arriving inside. The first one
They're real.
is
They're real.
Lester Goodman.
Just because we see them doesn't mean they're real.
Well, they're not. They're here.
Wait,
Lester
did we solve
Goodman?
the puzzle?
Yeah,
Obstacle.
What do we get from that?
Nothing.
Popsicles.
we got a word.
Lester Goodman
Oh.
enters and introduces himself to each of you. Augustus, says like, "Oh, these are my guests. Lester is going to be joining us," and immediately behind him is another Lester Goodman,
What?
dressed
Like-
identically. He says the same thing.
Is the gas here yet? Has it been?
There are more and more Lester Goodmans. About
Uh-oh.
18 of them. They come in, they introduce themselves to you. They introduce themselves to each other. Hello, Lester. Welcome, Lester. Nice to meet you, Lester. Hey, Lester. How's it going, Lester? And they come in and they sit down.
Uh-oh.
Augustus treats them all
The
like they're
straight
separate
face.
people.
I say hello to all of them.
The Lesters don't find it strange that everybody else give me a sanity roll.
No, I'm just like, hey, Lester.
You're
Good to
giving me a
meet you,
sanity
Lester.
roll.
I'm Lester. I mean, I'm Jacob, but Lester. Hi.
Hi, Lester. Will you fucking
I don't
stay?
like this house.
I'm unbothered.
Okay, you only lose one if you pass.
I am also unbothered.
Jeremiah see this
Oh.
Everybody sees it.
and they're not really reacting.
No, they treat them like they're separate people.
Well,
So
of
everyone
course
that
they
passed-
Like Jeremiah's
is
still
everyone.
back in the servants' quarter, right?
You see Jeremiah come out
dressed
in his
Proper attire.
Yeah, his Batman suit.
Jeremiah,
Hi.
have you-
In his Batman suit, of course.
Can I be like,
did you
we're
talk
on
to
at the
August
do they
about
not
what we saw in the basement?
He doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Oh, good.
Meaningful eye contact with Rose.
with Rose, with me,
With Rosemary?
No, not with Rosemary.
With me?
Rose.
Just Rose.
I
Who's
the
with
same.
Rose? Yeah. So dinner is brought out. It is delicious.
oh shit, I can't not.
I'm
eat
so
it.
scared.
I'm
But-
all for. I'm gonna. Do I have paper and a pen? I'm a private investigator. Of course I have that
Yeah.
shit. I'm gonna write
Though-
a note.
It does appear that all of the Lesters are eating rotten food and dead rats.
Oh Jesus.
You look
Like
again and
that's what was served to them.
yeah, you look again and nope, it's just normal food.
Oh, you cut out.
I did?
You lucky. Oh, or am I going down? Oh shit!
No, I don't know.
You're going down.
He's
Jonah
going
froze,
down.
too.
Oh no!
Jonah's frozen. What the fuck?
Can I try to talk to a Lester?
Yeah, certainly.
A
Like, hey,
single
Lester. You look awfully
Oh,
the same to the other Lester.
my internet just cut out. What happened to
So,
the food? It was rotten.
It looked
and
like
rats, and
rotten and dead rats, and then you look back and it just looks like regular food.
then- okay.
But
But all the Lesters are still Lesters.
I want to grab a candlestick.
and you can. Rose talks to a Lester, and he just fills you with small talk. He doesn't acknowledge the other Lesters as being odd. Of course not.
How do you?
Does he
whisper
answer
while
my
training?
question?
Yeah, /W.
Augustus, do you have a guest list?
Of course, Lester Goodman.
That's it.
Do my
And of
medical
you.
training eyes find anything weird with
Tell me what
Lester?
your elf eyes see. He appears like a fine person. He has He's suave and charismatic. He does seem a little disquieting. Not even just the multiple copies of him, but he's a little too slick.
Too slick.
He has a sense of power and menace around him.
Ugh.
His smile appears predatory.
Who?
Lester.
Oh no.
How does the food taste, Lester?
It's delicious. And all the Lesters go, oh yes, it's great. As dinner concludes, Augustus stands to toast his daughter and praise her intent to attempt the Abramelin operation. The Lesters all raise their glasses, the lights go out, and when they come back on, the Lesters are gone. Augustus praises
I'm
Jeremiah
winking
and
at
Rosemary
Lily.
for a wonderful dinner.
I'm gonna light the tablecloth on fire with the candle.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
I've corroborated with Rose, yes.
Yeah, so I do the same. So
Okay.
I do the same as I see him doing it.
2 candles get knocked over.
So the candles that didn't seem to be burning down are what you're going to use.
Yes.
So you're going to do that. Everybody else sees you light the tablecloth on fire. And then what?
I let it burn for a while.
Okay, you guys are just going to hang
What
out.
are you doing?
Just act like you don't see
burning
it. You know,
table.
yeah.
I don't
Just be
see
on the other
anything.
side of the
This is
room.
fine. Isn't this food delicious?
So at this point, Jeremiah is running into the kitchen to go get water.
He's a bullfrog.
What's the plan here?
I don't have a plan. I'm scared shitless, guys.
We're trying to burn.
Listen, we
this
basically-
Lester. Well, I'm gonna.
Well, first,
Friday.
I figure we want to know if they notice, right?
Yeah.
I'm going
It's
to pour
clearly
scotch
burning.
on the
So Jeremiah
fire.
has noticed. He's getting water to put out the fire.
He seems properly bothered.
Yeah.
And the Jeremiah from upstairs, not the Jeremiah from downstairs.
The folks that went downstairs, give me a spot hidden for back when you were in the servants' quarters.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, and did I see anything when I went to the bathroom in the?
Yes, you did.
sober
Give me a
and
spot
stuff?
hidden as well.
We're seeing it.
So you guys
Nope.
happen to see a
Lion
lion statuette.
Oh,
Oh,
Got
with the
another clue
puzzle
on it.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yes.
that's exactly what that is. But it's a different. Ooh, it's a different order.
It's a 2 1
9,
9
9,
9 9 5 9.
219959.
Where's the old key thing?
And those of you, that was handout 1B. Those of you in the dining room have noticed, let's see, where is that? There's a small statuette of an ox that is facing out the east window. I should have really given this to you guys earlier.
What direction was the August facing?
They're facing cardinal directions.
Yeah, but we should probably write that down too.
Yep. So the lion was facing north.
Oh, so this is the Saturnine 3B is the lion?
No, Saturnine 3B is the ox.
Okay.
So there's a 3A and a 3B. Those are each of the appropriate things.
What? Oh, I see.
So
I see.
in the servants' room, facing north, there was a lion statuette.
4A goes with 4B, 3A goes with 3B. Okay.
Yes. In the
Gotcha.
dining room,
This makes more sense.
facing east, there was an ox. In the lounge, facing south, was a bust of Augustus.
The reason my 1B doesn't work.
I don't know. I showed it to everybody again.
Huh, it's not popping up on my screen.
He's an ox-armed man.
So You guys were attempting to light things on fire.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing
How's
now?
that going for us?
I'm gonna
It's
pour
he's
my
pouring
glass of
water.
scotch on one part of it and see
Okay.
what happens.
Puts the fire out.
Great.
No one reacts.
Scotch sucks, August.
I'm sorry, we don't keep much around because of you purify your body.
So you just fill bottles with brown fake liquid.
I don't know what you mean. In fact, I don't recall ever having scotch in this house.
Is
Oh,
Ox
well.
lied?
Who? What?
No, Ox. Is that lied? Did we already solved the puzzles? Sorry. I'm interrupting.
I'm not going to tell you if you solved anything.
So how do we know?
We don't until we put them all together. We probably got like at least 4 random words that will give us something. But
well, how many clues and how many cardinal directions do you have?
Yeah.
I got the hallway in the lounge, but I didn't hear the other 2.
Should we go upstairs?
Dining room.
I want to go upstairs. Sorry for causing a fire. I'm gonna go upstairs and get some air.
That's fine. You're allowed to wander throughout the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in on her.
On who?
On
Me.
Lily.
Oh, okay.
Probably a good idea.
What's Veronica doing?
She was enjoying dinner.
Where the fuck
She's
is-
going to
Where the fuck
attempt.
did Lester go? Nobody gives a shit about Lester.
Who?
Where's
Lester
the guest
times
list,
18?
Augustus?
Well,
Where's the
Lester,
fucking
she
guest
disappeared.
list?
The guest list of 1.
You were
So,
supposed to have a bunch of guests over.
So the Augustus does say, please leave the rooms undisturbed, but you're welcome to go wherever
Yeah,
you'd like.
okay, whatever, buddy.
Okay.
Don't give
So I
a shit
assume
about
you-
you in your ghost house.
So you head upstairs. There's a bathroom up there as well. There's a hallway landing. Let me get the second.
Oh, have we gone
floor.
to the laundry room yet?
I don't think so.
Well, okay. Don't forget that north is to the right. Right. So if you come down here, that probably is not there. Why the fuck was that not always visible?
There we go. I drew a north arrow.
Yep. So you guys are missing one cardinal direction.
So there's something we haven't seen yet.
Which,
Let's go
so
to
the dining room thing,
cupola!
I
The
didn't get
lion
rest
was
of it.
facing north.
We're
Yep,
missing.
I got the lion, I got the lounge. What's the
I'm
dining
going
room?
to the cupola.
We're missing west.
Yeah.
It's a
Where's
cupola.
west? A cupola
Oh,
is
the little
Library? I don't know.
What was in the dining room facing east?
in the dining room was the ox statuette.
And it was facing east.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, you're upstairs in the hallway landing, 2nd floor.
Yep.
Stairs ascend the west wall and then bend towards the landing on the right. There are 4 closed doors. In order from the top of the stairs, they lead to the bedroom above the library, the chamber above the dining room, the oratory above the lounge, and the bathroom in the cupola above. Leaning against the wall beside the oratory door is a copper coal pan with a little bit of ash in there and a long-handled broom. Where would you like to go? And this is a big
I'm gonna
deck.
go to the first door, the
I'm going
bedroom.
towards the cupola.
So you're headed into the bathroom.
I'm going
It's
to
a
the bedroom.
bathroom. Okay. We'll
Wait,
deal with the bedroom first. Well, no, we'll deal with the cupola. Okay.
Okay.
It's a bathroom.
Oh,
It's got a
that's what that
spiral
is?
staircase going up to a cupola.
Yep.
Um,
Climb, climb.
bathroom is fashionably decorated with a toilet, sink, and bathtub, all of which are expensive and immaculately clean. To the right of the entrance is a door to an enclosed spiral staircase leading to a cupola. The cupola is empty, except for a high-backed chair that faces the east window, where one could watch the sunrise.
I'm going to sit in the chair and see what I see. Just take a
Okay.
moment to collect my thoughts.
We'll come back to you.
Fuck that. I wanna
In the
see what
bedroom.
these spooky ass people are doing.
In the southwest corner of this bedroom which would be over here, a desk and a comfortable chair. A large 4-poster bed with drapes stands in the northwest corner with a table beside it. In the northeast corner, beside the fireplace, is a nearly empty built-in closet. A French door on the north wall leading to the rear balcony is locked and nailed shut. The gap along its base and 3 inches up each side has been sealed with wax in an identical fashion to the main door into the chamber landing. So both of these, you haven't been there yet, but they're sealed with wax.
The chamber doors?
These doors. So there's the chamber here, but the doors to the balcony
reason,
are sealed with wax.
It's not showing up on mine.
Are you pinging? I see nothing.
Yeah, I'm not
Really?
seeing anything.
Oh, I'm probably,
Oh, there it is.
It's sealed
probably
with wax,
on.
and this one is sealed with wax.
What is that? Is that
Okay.
a balcony?
Yes.
A veranda, you said?
And the door to it is sealed with wax.
Okay.
So-
No wax.
You can tell that people have spent a lot of time here. It looks like Veronica spent a lot of time here and has been preparing.
in the bedroom?
Yeah, on the
Wait, this
desk.
This is Veronica's bedroom, not Augustus's.
That would be the chamber,
US.
right?
You assume you haven't explored any further. The desk is neatly arranged with a row of texts and books along its back edge. There are 7 books on the bedroom desk. 1, the Torah in scroll form, kept in an upright silver case in Hebrew. 2, the Bible, the King James Version, a large leather-bound volume with metal clasps in English. 3, the Quran, a leather-bound volume decorated with gold leaf in Arabic. 4, the Book of the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage, translated by Mathers, a red cloth-bound hardback in English. 5, Das Buch Abramelin, a bound handwritten manuscript in dense Gothic script in early New High German. 6, the Journal of Augustus Wayland, a thick octavo leather-bound volume. And 7 is the Journal of Veronica Wayland. 1, 2, and 3 are obviously the holy books that were downstairs.
The journals are, yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
I'm gonna page through Augustus because I mean him saying he doesn't remember he did this ritual and he doesn't remember is pretty fucking spooky.
Needs to be in keeper's notes. Don't read anything.
Okay,
Stop reading.
stop reading.
Don't read all those things.
Don't read the keeper's notes.
Oops.
Oh, okay. I
Just
won't.
the list of books. That's all we got.
Okay.
So for 5, you need to make a hard German roll to read the dense book because it's very hard. It's New High German.
No, he's going for 6.
Who knows
6.
German?
Augustus kept an infrequent journal, which he also uses as a notebook, making the flow of his contents hard to follow. So, do you guys have links? Can you click on those links?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should
Oh,
we
shit.
click it? Should we
You
not?
should.
I'm not. I didn't click on any of them.
You shouldn't even be able to see any of this.
Yeah.
For some reason, none of this was in GM's notes.
Oh,
Anyway.
if you click on the links, they just open the people.
Oh, for me, they don't work at all.
Well, that's fine. I just, I should have, I
If you
removed all
click
of
on
your
the people,
permission.
It'll give you access to those handouts because you already have access to them.
So, basically, Augustus has been trying to attempt the Abramelin operation to contact his dead wife Evangeline, who died during the birth of his child, and he had states that he had purchased a lamp and a German manuscript from Lester Goodman, the latter of which confirmed that the English translation by Mathers was flawed. The differences between the texts are listed, referring to the bookmark sections. The major differences is the length of the ritual, 6 months in English, 18 months in German. Copious notes from the months of study of religious texts include the depiction of angels, which is this. This is what I should have showed you. So someone give me a read.
Uh,
We'll just popcorn it off.
do we have a read?
Oh, Not a read skill, but like you want me to read it.
Yeah. The handout Saturnine 5.
6 months into the operation. It's amazing how the same concept can appear across different religions about, albeit wearing a different face and bearing a different name. The Malachim are God's messengers, part of a heavenly hierarchy, and have no physical form, although Maimonides proposed they are metaphorical representations of the laws of nature and universal principles. The Malachi are messengers and agents of God's will, also part of the celestial hierarchy, and their forms are incomprehensible even in the dreams they manifest in different forms. The various branches of Christianity portray angels differently. Catholicism divides them into 9 choirs and describes them as being incorporeal, although the Seraphim are also described as 6-winged. The cherubim as 4-faced, having the faces of lion, of an ox, a human, and an eagle. Nothing like the clues that we found in the hallway. The thrones as burning wheels rimmed with eyes, etc. Protestantism describes them as genderless and invisible beings that are messengers and agents of God's will. If it is required to ensure that God's will is enacted, they can become corporeal. I wonder exactly how I will describe the unequaled beauty of my holy guardian angel when the time comes. I wonder this very day. At midnight tonight, 18 months have elapsed, German style, in their entirety. Tomorrow, they begin the final stage before, if I am successful in this time, my holy guardian angel will appear the next time I write, will confirm my success or my failure. Hope for the former. Is this the last entry?
So, 7 is Veronica's journal, similar to her father's, being part journal and part notebook. And this is shown to everyone. Someone read this one.
I've said before, I do not believe it was a heart attack. My father was murdered. I am certain of this, but I need proof. All I have is the text he followed. That must be it. Lester Goodman sold him the book and the lamp. Who is he? Why did he want my father dead? The only way to obtain proof is to follow in my father's footsteps and trap the being that did this to him once it appears again. I'm confident I can hold it here once it is summoned. I know the arts by which I can interrogate it. If it withstands my questioning, at least I will have it imprisoned to show others. The authorities will have to believe me then. I will draw upon the power of Saturn to construct a ward that will hold the spirit. Sigils created from its kamea will mark the 4 cardinal directions and turn the house into a prison it cannot escape. Should the need arise, these may be brought together around the spirit to banish it, akin to tightening a noose around its neck until it has no direction left in which to flee, but back to the invisible world from whence it came. Barrier, bind. What?
I got those words.
That's a clue.
I got barrier, bind,
Barrier,
and obstacle.
prison. These words will hold the spirit in Saturn's leaden grip. May the faces of the angels that guard the gates of the Garden of Eden guard this house and prevent any evil from leaving the confines of this house.
I don't think we ever found the one for prison, though.
The eagle, I think.
Nope.
Midnight, 18 months have come to an end. If I fail tomorrow and I follow in all my father's footsteps, ultimately to my own grave, I hope that someone might one day read this and succeed in bringing the guilty to justice. May the fruit of any victory the spirit may attain prove to be Saturnine Chalice indeed.
Okay, so after reading that, you notice a wall calendar dated Monday, October 26, 1925. Give me an occult roll.
Ugh.
Or
All of
a
us?
natural world. No, just Evan.
Natural world.
So we will fail.
Your old sex also, but
Nope.
nope.
Okay, you can just assume that was when it was finished or when it began, something like that. It's
What's the
important.
date now?
The date now is 1926. This is from last fall.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the bed is tidy. Nearby is a pair of plain slippers. On the table is a brass carriage clock, now stopped, the alarm set for 5 a.m., a half-burnt candle in a silver holder, and a small octagonal silver plate upon which sit 2 boxes of long matches, one pack full, the other half full. Stacked on the floor under the table are 5 boxes, each containing 100 square blank sheets of paper, which would have been used to write out magic squares from Dust Book of Bromlin and in summoning demons. There are only 3 hangers in the closet, one used to hold the morning dress, And the other two are identical plain white dresses that smell faintly of incense. So, Arthur, you're upstairs in the cupola.
Yep.
Give me a spot hidden.
Okay.
Okay, you don't notice anything, but it is getting dark. The sun is setting in the distance.
Okay, I will go.
It's
check
very
out
pretty.
one more room, I guess.
All right, Devin, where are you headed? And Arthur, where are you headed?
I'm gonna go to the oratory.
Okay. And Devin, are you going to check out the chamber?
Yeah, I'll check the chamber.
Okay. Devin, give me a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Oh, nice. So you see that same wax is sealing the door to the chamber. You can force it open, but you open it up, and the entire room is empty and covered in a fine sand, 2 inches deep. Grooves from a rake propped up against the wall between the built-in closet and the door of the oratory uniformly run the length of the room. Care was taken laying out this sand. Opening the, and you didn't go out to the landing. Basically, it's the same shit coming in from the landing side too. In the oratory, this sparsely furnished square room conveys the sense of being a place of worship. Another empty built-in closet is in the corner beside the door to the chamber. The floorboards, wall paneling, and entire ceiling are all made from, white pine. Windows are on the east, south, and west-facing walls, with the door to the chamber open. There's a direct line of sight. You guys wave to each other. There's a direct line of sight to the north-facing French door. In the middle of the room is a cuboid altar, 4 feet high, 4 feet across, and 8 feet wide, also made from white pine. The south-facing length of the altar has 2 open doors revealing a cupboard-like interior. Within are the following: a pure white linen tunic with full-length sleeves, a knee-length scarlet and gold silk robe with shorter sleeves, a girdle of pure white silk, a headband of golden silk, a large globular glass bottle containing oil that smells of myrrh, cinnamon, galangal, and olives, a pine shoebox-sized case containing powdery incense that smells of frankincense, storax, and agar wood. On top of the altar is a large silver censer. You guys know what a censer is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden.
Oh boy.
It contains the same ash and incense that you assume was in the pit outside and in the... did you make it? Yep.
Yes.
4 discolored patches on the upper corners of the altar can be seen where it is touched with the oil stored in the altar's compartment. Additional discoloration can be seen where Veronica wrote with oil-covered fingers, the same phrase on all 4 sides of the altar. In whatever place it may be wherein commemoration of my name shall be made, I will come unto you and I will bless you. That was what was written. Suspended above the altar from the ceiling is an ornate glass lamp. While its wick remains, all of its oil has been used. You can make a science or a physics roll.
A
or,
science
or-
or a physics roll, the man says.
Yep. And if you don't want to do that, you can give me a hard int.
I don't think I have science. Yeah, and physics. No, my sciences skills are spot hidden.
Okay, give me a hard int.
Oh boy.
Hard success. Nice.
I did it.
This doesn't appear to be made out of glass. Light refracts through it as though it were crystal, causing a myriad of subtle colors to dance around the room. You also see Veronica's dead body lying between the altar and the double French doors on the south-facing wall that open onto the balcony and above the veranda. Give me a sanity roll.
Boop.
Beep.
Okay, give me. You're gonna lose 1d3.
Oh no. That's not a lot.
No. Her feet are bare. She died wearing a simple black mourning dress. Her feet are bare, and her body appears in a natural state of decay, while ashes from the incense burner cover her hair and forehead. The faintest hint of a smile can be seen on her face, despite her wand being impaled through her rib cage and protruding from her back. The wand is made from, Give me a natural world or a science botany roll.
I have natural world. I fail.
Okay, you can't tell what kind of wood it is.
I grab
It is
the magic
long.
wand.
Okay, you got to pull it out of her body.
Yeah, I'm
Give
pulling
me a
it out.
strength roll.
Oh boy.
Okay, you're
It's stuck in.
okay. Do you have a first aid medicine? Any of those?
No.
First aid medicine. I have first aid.
Okay, give me a first aid.
Okay.
This wand is as long as Veronica's arm and 2 inches wide at the base, progressively narrowing to a sharp
Ooh,
point.
I will spend 6 luck.
Okay. You can tell that she fell onto it. She deliberately fell onto it.
Oh. Wow.
All right, back downstairs. Everybody else who's not Devin and Arthur. What are you guys doing?
So last I was still at the table.
Yeah, dinner
all
has
the
now
Lesters
finished.
Disappeared. Well, the Lesters disappeared. I'm not just like chilling anymore.
Well, the Lesters
Everyone kind of
disappeared.
fucked off.
And what are you going to do? Hang out without the Lesters?
Well, so
They made the party, dude.
I mean, but they disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, so Jeremiah and Rosemary were downstairs. All that terrible stuff happened. No one's seen Augustus or Veronica in a second.
No, they're sitting right next to you.
Oh, I'm chatting them up then.
Okay, yeah. They're talking about the upcoming Abramelin operation and how it needs to be started the day after Passover, and how that's coming up, and how they're excited and how proud Augustus is of his daughter. What about you, May?
Can I go to the veranda for some fresh air?
Sure. So you go up to the front door and try to open the front door, and there's a giant brick wall behind it.
Huh?
There's a giant brick wall.
We
You are trapped
are
inside this house.
trapped. Awesome. I go upstairs and tell Lily and
It's a good thing the house didn't catch on
Grace.
fire when we lit that tablecloth then.
Jonah, what are you doing downstairs?
Well, it seems like
Fuck.
the evil is trapped here, and we should
Yeah.
leave.
we can't.
We can't. We're trapped here.
Are we?
Yeah, May just tried to
Yeah.
open the front door that we came through, and there's a brick wall.
Oh,
We could jump out a window.
great. Let's try that. I locate the nearest window and see if it looks like there's outside.
Pull the blinds, brick wall.
Fucking great.
Yep. Where were you pulling the blinds at?
I guess I was in the dining room last.
Sure. Okay. I mean, you can go around checking all the windows. There's one here.
Yeah. Was it bricks everywhere?
Bricks. Do you want to go into the library? There's 3 windows in there.
Where's the front door? To the west?
Front door's here. That's where she just checked.
Or sorry, I guess that would be the south. Yeah.
Have we
Yeah,
been in
I mean,
the
it sounds like
library
it's going to be bricks for days. Let's check the library.
What was that, Devin?
Yeah, we haven't been in the library yet, have we?
May had, but nobody did really any looking around.
I'm betting there's an eagle statue.
So in there, give me a spot hidden.
It's you, Jonah.
Yep.
And you do find something. In fact, you find 2 somethings. You find
A library use item.
a lectern,
Oh, look at that! Son of a bitch!
leaden eagle.
What
Yep,
code
yep.
phrase are we missing still?
It's like hold or the other one.
But you also see
Bind.
a leaden statue of an angel,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and carved onto its base.
Augustine or Evangeline.
Ooh. A new number.
Oh,
A 9, 5, 3, 5, 1, 1, 5.
Rambo, what is it?
Get on it.
Working on it. Oh, it's prison.
Wow, great job.
I mean, we
No,
know
it's
the
not.
ones that we're like looking for, right?
9 can't be
Yeah.
an.
Yeah, you guys got all the ones that. Yeah. So
I don't know.
What
but it's
now?
gotta be prison.
Well, do we say the words? Because it says these words will hold a spirit in Saturn's leaden grip.
Unless
Say
something was
them.
trying to
Leaden.
fuck with us.
Leaden grip.
yeah.
You
So you
wanna
guys
put on
also-
the robes and use the wand.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, if
What are
the
you guys
thing is
gonna do?
trapped here, though,
Ritual, maybe?
and when we say it backwards to release
No.
the seal on the house, then we can get out, but so can the angel.
So
Oh, right.
since you guys seem to be kind of stalling on this, pick one person and make an education roll.
I'm not that educated. My education
Well,
is.
you gotta
6.
give me a second with the new one. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm doing a puzzle.
Yeah, you haven't given us very much time to solve this.
Okay. Go ahead, figure it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty educated.
7,
Where's my
Where's
education unit at?
education?
Middle
1,
right.
6.
I'm doing it. I rolled. I don't know why I didn't stop.
7,
Key is in
9,
one
1,
of the
6, 5.
journals.
I don't know why I rolled.
I don't see my education.
It's near the top. It's in the
It's right above your sanity.
horizontal bit. Yeah.
Did someone already pass though?
Mhm.
Okay.
But Rambo's detectiving. We don't want to deprive him.
So yeah, the key is in one of the journals.
I got it. I'm putting it in the notes. Run.
Midnight
Resting.
buried by an obstacle.
Restina.
Release.
Release.
Oh.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Mm.
so the angel statue is how we release the monster, demon, angel.
Maybe we break it.
There's
Well,
gotta
I-
be something in the
I don't
notes
think
we
we
already
actually
got
want to do
about what
that.
to do with an angel.
Yeah, but we're stuck here. We can ask it for a favor, right?
Didn't they say the book was like bookmarked or something?
Hmm.
I can't find that thing, the book list again.
So it would be handout 7 is her journal. Handout 6, or wait, no,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's
sorry,
right.
5 and 6 are the two
6.
journals.
Yeah, 6 is.
The other
hers.
books don't matter.
The other books are not handouts. There's, I guess, yeah.
6 is the
Genesis
journal,
chapter
and
3.
5 is the number riddle.
Ooh, okay. And Saturnine 7. Here we go. And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubim, and a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life.
Cherubim is an angel.
Yup. We could go
I
haul
mean, we
this
have to
angel
do this
statue
shit.
over to the east.
So I assume let's say that Arthur, you're still upstairs in the oratory.
Yep.
Veronica is going to come upstairs and ask what you're doing, and she's going to see her own dead body.
She doesn't see the
Yes.
wand though. That's in my pocket.
Yeah, that's fine. She sees her own dead body and starts to freak out. She runs to the window, opens it up. it's also brick.
Yes.
And at this point, you see that terrible wet woman,
Oh no.
No.
Evangeline.
Evangeline, come crawling out of the darkness from the chamber and starts to attack her erstwhile daughter, eventually clawing her to death, unless you'd like to step in.
I'm gonna run
The real
away.
one, not the live one, not the yeah.
I'm running
Okay.
away.
You run away.
But doesn't it say you can say the 4 words and then like
I don't
binds?
know about the 4 words.
Well, so it said sigils created from its Camilla will mark the 4 cardinal directions and turn the house into a prison. Should the need arise, these may be brought together
No,
along
yeah.
the spirit to banish it. So we need to go collect the 4 things
Yeah.
and take it upstairs.
Bring
So-
them together. Yeah, shine them on it.
Devin, you just saw
I-
Lily freak out and run.
I'm
out
gonna
of the
chase
room.
after her.
That
Yep.
wet bitch.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. That wet bitch. You guys are back downstairs. Who's grabbing what?
I have.
I guess I'll report what I read in the diaries. Sorry, Augustus, you're dead. Your daughter's dead. You're both up.
Well,
Sorry, dude.
I'm close to the lounge, so
You
I
don't
grab
know
the
what
bus.
fucking scotch tastes like. That's why.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't work.
Well, I know you're dead.
This is
You know
why
what
your
scotch
daughter's
tastes like.
dead.
He also starts to go like, well, what? And he
Never
checks,
mind. You're fucking useless.
he's
Where's Rosemary
out.
and Jeremiah?
they're in the kitchen or they're in their quarters.
What happened to them? What an asshole. She didn't write in her journal like what happened. Her servants were found with their eyes carved out or whatever. Like, what a bitch.
It's a different lady.
Huh?
The servants
What?
don't have journals.
No, the daughter would have probably mentioned maybe like,
Hey,
if
we
she was
found
a total
a-
asshole. Like, yeah, we found my dad dead of a heart attack and his servants with their eyes carved out, gurgling or whatever.
So what's the plan here?
Okay. Anyways, so
Let's gather this stuff and bring it
I'm
to
running
the
downstairs.
observatory.
yeah,
Observatory.
we need to get those lead statues that we saw throughout the house and bring them
Okay.
together.
Okay, so I'm close to the lounge, so I'm gonna grab the bust of Augustus.
I described
So-
the altar and the state that I found the wand.
Coming down the stairs, all wet and gross, crab walk style from like The Exorcist.
Augustus,
is
she's gonna
this terrible,
fucking kill you.
terrible woman.
Your gross
And
wife.
he goes, "My dear Evangeline!" She jumps on him and starts like clawing at him and tearing his throat out. You guys, who's doing what? Let's go in initiative order.
Okay.
Who's got the highest dex?
My
We'll just go around the
60.
table. Okay, Arthur, you're gonna go first.
Okay. I'm running downstairs, right? That's what I said I was doing with the wand,
Yep.
screaming about the lady.
Okay. You
And-
probably can't make it to the servants' quarters, but you can make it to the lounge, the dining room, the library.
I will probably go to where I last saw everybody, so the dining room.
Okay, dining room it is. All right, May, what are you doing?
I'm close to the lounge, so I'm gonna go to the lounge and grab the bust of Augustus.
All right,
This
it's
is the library. Or no, that was Jonah. Jonah was in the library.
Yeah, I'll grab the eagle in the library
What about the angel?
and the angel. I'll grab them
Fuck
both.
the angel.
what's the plan with the angel?
Can I carry both?
No, you have to drag a lectern, or you can carry an angel statue.
All right, I'll drag the lectern.
I mean, I was in the dining room, so if there's nothing in there, I'll go help grab the other thing.
Yep. So you go get the lion statue, right? Yeah.
I'm
The
gonna
ox
book it.
is in the
Book
dining.
it to the servants'
Oh,
quarters.
fuck.
So, upon bringing these things closer together, you hear a hideous wail. You're tightening a noose. An entity that you can almost see is beginning to coalesce as you bring them closer together. Everybody has to make a combined POW roll.
Ow?
Yeah, so
You
add
can
up
do
all
that.
of your POW.
Your power.
What is this?
Yes.
Put your POW
It's right
on the
above your
table.
magic points.
On the right.
Mm-hmm.
We each roll.
I failed.
No. Give me a total of your POW.
Oh.
You guys need to know this.
Oh, 60?
Even my POW, I don't have a statue thing.
So, yeah, no.
So not me, right?
The investigators holding items should attempt to combine power roll. So
Okay.
everybody stop fucking rolling and tell me what the total of all of your POW is.
Okay, mine's 50.
Oh, like total.
Total. All
Only
four of
people
you.
who are holding.
Yeah,
Yes.
put your
The one
total in the
section.
chat. Put your total in the Roll20 chat.
Wow. Carfax.
Mhm.
Got some pow. Pa-pow.
So wait, which one of us is not
Who's-
holding a thing? Who's not holding a
It's
thing?
me. Me.
So
Okay.
I have the
So
one.
just
Lily, we're not
discard-
going to count that. So it's 75, 60, 70, 15.
155.
250. 255?
I believe.
Yeah, it would have to be more than that.
Yeah, it's 255.
70, 70, 60 is 200, and then 55.
Okay.
$255. I calculated it.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys are now going to make whoever has the highest POW makes a roll.
That would be me.
Carfax.
I make a power roll.
Yes.
Go Carfax.
Hard success.
They
200.
yes.
Wait, I think we're missing a point there. I think it's 305.
Mine
No.
don't count.
There's 220.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lily's
Yeah.
not holding.
75 is
Yeah.
145 plus 60 is
No.
200.
We're not adding all the numbers. Lily doesn't count. She's not holding an object.
Okay then.
The wand doesn't count for shit. So
Do something.
Placebo
I'm
effect
not
makes her
the
feel
brains
cool.
of this operation, okay? I'm just good at spotting the hidden.
And maybe boobs.
I
they
don't
make
know,
a
what's
combined
my
POW.
cap is 70, so they're at least average.
So each of you are going to lose 1d20 magic points and 1d4 sanity points.
Ooh,
Good
I'm
God.
gonna roll the
1d20.
If it takes up more magic points than you have, the rest is converted into hit points.
Oh no. Oh no.
How many
Oh, no,
magic points
Grace.
did you have?
10, I have 0, and now I have 5 HP.
17. So 6.
How do I take down my magic points?
You got to hit edit at the very top.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
Is everyone still alive?
I only have 4 out of 11 left.
And then a 1d4 sanity, you said?
Yes.
So it's 1d20 for magic points and 1d4 for sanity.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Terrible.
Oh, Grace.
I could be worse.
Grace, did you die?
No, I'm
Okay.
clinging to life.
Right.
I'm
aged
almost dead
now.
too.
I got
Why
some
is everyone getting hit by hit
gray
points?
hairs because if your d20 exceeds your magic points, you take the rest from your HP.
Yep.
Man, I'm like a boxer from France. Why do I have so many magic points?
So who was hit hardest there?
Probably me. I rolled a 19.
I also rolled 19.
Oh,
Oh
Oh, wait. Okay.
shit.
Tendrils of light begin emanating from each of your eyes and mouths, everyone that's holding something, as the shimmering light in the center of this room starts to breathe.
Oh, wait, did I lose any magic points?
No, you're not
No.
holding anything,
Yeah.
but you are being attacked by this. Everyone give me a con roll.
I'm
A
constituted.
con?
Yes.
Haha, hard success. I'm so constituted.
You said
Extra.
8, so I
Contain this.
assume that also includes me.
That is everyone. Everyone succeeds. Wow.
Yay.
Okay. This
I'm a
goes
one.
this way are overwhelmed by intense pain. Act. Okay, you're still able to act, but you're still going to be taking 3d10.
Yeah.
3d10.
I feel like I'm
hang
gonna
on.
die soon.
3d10 in int as it sucks up your fucking memories. So you lose 11 int.
Yikes. Each of
We
us?
all do.
Each of you lose 11 int.
Yeah.
That's yucky.
It is stealing your memories and pulling them into itself. So you guys,
Grace! No!
what?
I'm forgetting my friend Grace.
Oh no.
I don't
So
even know
at
what
this
that
point,
memory
I need
was.
you guys to do just one final opposed POW. So whoever had the highest POW.
Carfax.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Nice.
The D100 here.
T100.
Let's see.
Gets an 18 because
That's
of course.
just a hard. Well, that would be an extreme. But no, it's just a hard. And you are luckily able to push this thing into a smaller and smaller area. In which case, it's going to do. Everybody, give me con rolls again. It looks like you're able to close the door on this thing.
Nice. We are constitutionally hardy.
Mm-hmm.
We're constituted.
Jacob is frozen in his tracks, but you guys can still close the ring towards him. Each of you are still going to lose 3d10 int.
Oh no. It's a lot of it.
Be really dumb now.
23
Oh.
int.
Jesus.
Oh.
So, does anyone have less than 1/2 of their starting int?
No.
Number
I
with
think I
the
had 80. We lost 11, so
I
in our
started-
You
first,
just lost 23 more.
and 23 more. So yeah.
So that's 34.
I'm 2 away from half. Oh no, Jacob.
Oh, I'm fine.
I just have this useless wand.
So,
Okay, something.
All right.
okay, you're going to incur a penalty die to any mental skill rolls. But as you are able to close this thing together, you hear a terrible roar inside your heads in the void that is left in your brains as the light that was pouring from your eyes and mouths and noses is sucked back into this smaller and smaller formless circle. You manage to close it. There's a huge flash, and you look around, and it's just dead silent, like a bomb just went off right next to you. But you can see outside. There's not
That's
bricks over
nice.
the windows.
One more wall.
You look around, and this place has been abandoned for a years.
We all
Oh.
still there.
You're all still there. Dumb as
Oh,
shit.
you guys, I'm hungry.
No.
But like all of the dressing of the tables, all that's, that none of that happened.
I don't remember anyhow. Who are you
Okay.
guys?
So your memories that were stolen, well, we'll deal with that afterwards. Some of you a little bit dumber now.
Totally done.
Yeah, Carfax is like drooling.
Right.
now.
But
But
you
we
guys
still
can
don't have
leave.
gas.
You guys can leave. Would you like to?
Yeah, we go back
Yes.
towards,
Yeah.
I think, the car?
Okay. So
That
as you
has no gas.
Let's siphon the.
Yeah, but the gas delivery people will be driving up the same road, so they'll probably
Give me
get out
a-
of the car.
Well, I
Did
mean,
we
the
ever
phone-
make the phone call?
phone call never
Did we?
happened.
Yeah.
Did it?
Everyone who's not Jacob, who's dumb as shit and thinks the phone call happened, give me an education roll.
Oh, no.
Holy fuck.
Oh,
Come on, you guys.
oh my god.
Through my paralysis, can I be like,
Oh no, you're no longer paralyzed.
oh,
Oh, everybody froze for me. Hello. Yeah, my Zoom died.
Here's the
And
story.
they're back.
Oh,
Mostly.
That was weird.
Yep. Oh no, it's Lester's. Nothing but Lester's. So, miles from the nearest town or village, off a little used country road, is the Wayland House, a two-story building in the Second Empire style. It was built towards the end of the 19th century by Augustus Wayland. The Waylands were an old money family. As well as being wealthy, Augustus Wayland was a learned occultist. Even as a child, Augustus had a controlling personality. The family's wealth meant he was used to getting his own way.
Wait, did
However,
we
he was
get a
not without...
car?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
And you drive off to go to
Exactly.
Sebastian's.
Did we get gas?
Yeah.
Does Sebastian think
Yeah.
I'm cute?
Yeah, so what happened there? Did you guys hear any of that?
no.
Yeah, I did. I don't know why no one else did.
Yeah,
The-
so Jeb-
the gas can being empty was an illusion. We checked the
Yes.
garage again, and there was
Oh,
gas.
thank
Yeah.
God.
Yep. So the family's wealth meant he was used to getting his own way. He met his future wife, Evangeline, while they both studied history at university. It was at this time that Augustus discovered the occult, a fascination with the dark and forbidden arts that would shape the rest of his life. The reason for its allure was simple. It promised him power and knowledge that money could not buy. Evangeline died giving birth to their only child, Veronica. Augustus never truly recovered from this loss, and it led to him being a distant figure in Veronica's early years as he retreated into solitary research, during which he first discovered the Book of Abramelin. The family's maid, Rosemary Linwood, and manservant, Jeremiah Linwood, cared for Veronica throughout her childhood, although Augustus was finally able to, quote-unquote, connect with Veronica as her tutor, homeschooling his daughter in the arts, sciences, mathematics, history, and the occult.
Fuck.
Due to the isolation of their home, Veronica had only occasional contact with the outside world as a child. While Augustus hosted a number of dinner parties for fellow occultists, she was usually confined to her room during these events. In time, Veronica grew to share her father's interest in the occult, convincing him to let her study philosophy and the occult at university. The resulting experience gave her a taste of travel, and she wanted more. Augustus granted her wish when she asked to embark upon a round-the-world tour after she graduated. Veronica and Augustus kept in touch via letters as she traveled. In one such missive, Augustus informed her that her extended absence from the house had given him the opportunity to attempt a ritual he had been preparing for since she was a young girl, the Abramelin operation. Augustus had rooms on the second floor of the house converted into the perfect environment required to perform the Abramelin operation. The Linwoods were given paid leave during the 6 lunar months Augustus believed he would need to complete the ritual. Despite such preparations, his holy guardian angel did not appear. Augustus refused to believe it was his self-centered desire for knowledge and power that caused the ritual to fail. Instead, he blamed the text, believing it was flawed, correctly, as it turned out. Augustus searched for older copies of the Book of Abramelin. He made it known far and wide in the occult community that he was willing to pay large sums for them. News of his search ultimately reached Lester Goodman, a personification of the Dark Man avatar of Nyarlathotep.
Oh,
Lester, a procurer of rare books and artifacts, visited Augustus and offered him what he sought, a 15th century copy in early New High German. Additionally, he had provided Augustus with a lamp that he had claimed had previously been used by magicians who successfully performed the Abramelin operation. Augustus was unaware that the lamp was really a beacon of chaos. He purchased both items, and the crawling chaos departed, amused by what would follow. So, quick pause here. The beacon of chaos is, to the untrained eye, these artifacts be ornate glass hanging lamps. But it will summon a shapeless one from the court of Azathoth when it
Of course it
reaches
will.
a certain amount. Every time a beacon is lit, it absorbs and stores 1 magic point from all those in the immediate vicinity, who feel a brief moment of tiredness that swiftly passes. The number of magic points required for activation is dependent upon the amount of crystal used in its construction. That amount is never less than 1,000 magic points. Once the required amount is reached, all magic points stored in the beacon are spent. It shines with an unearthly brightness, and a shapeless one appears. The beacon summons the same shapeless one again on subsequent uses if it still exists. Otherwise, another is summoned. The beacon in this scenario requires 1,280 magic points to activate, corresponding to the number of times the lamp would be lit from the start of the Abramelin operation to the end where the holy guardian angel is said to appear. Nyarlathotep, you dick. After examining the text and identifying various inconsistencies, such as the ritual actually requiring 18 months, not 6, Augustus communicated his findings to Veronica and attempted to perform the Abramelin operation a second time. After 18 months, when an intensive 3-day period of prayer was due to begin that would culminate in the appearance of Augustus's holy guardian angel, the beacon of chaos activated, and a shapeless one appeared instead.
Fuck.
The entity asked Augustus why it had been summoned. Augustus, believing it was his holy guardian angel, revealed his motivation: to see proof of the divine with his own eyes.
Oh, jeez.
He hoped this would renew his faith that he would one day see his wife, Evangeline, again in life beyond this. When the shapeless one offered him the chance to see the, quote, face of God, unquote, Augustus accepted, although he did not realize which God the entity meant. Shapeless One transformed Augustus into a being of pure energy and took him to the court of Azathoth. The experience broke his mind, and Augustus joined the dancers there, where he will remain until the end of time.
No.
Yeah.
Woo!
Days later, when the ritual should have been complete, the Linwoods returned home, found their employer's corpse, and alerted the authorities. The following inquest declared Augustus dead from a heart attack. Now we get into Veronica.
Oh, boy.
Veronica returns. Veronica was informed of the tragedy and returned home. As the sole beneficiary of her father's will, she inherited the family fortune. She knew her father had been fit and healthy, making a heart attack unbelievable to her. Instead, she believed the Abramelin operation had been sabotaged. Reading Augustus's journal, she learned Lester Goodman had sold Augustus the German manuscript and lamp. Lester became Veronica's prime suspect, but without proof or apparent motive, she could not confirm her suspicions. So Veronica formulated a plan to obtain the evidence she needed. Working on the assumption that the operation had summoned a malevolent spirit rather than a holy guardian angel, Veronica intended to capture the entity responsible and interrogate it to learn who was ultimately responsible for her father's death. This would mean following in her father's footsteps to summon the same entity. However, Veronica took additional precautions. Concluding the magic squares were acceptable practices, as the last section of both the English and German texts were full of them, Veronica set a trap to imprison the entity once it appeared. Using the magic square, or Kamea of Saturn, Veronica created 4 sigils aligned with the planet's correspondences: barrier, bind, obstacle, and prison. She carved these onto 4 lead items, each depicting one of the 4 faces of the cherubim, and positioned them within the house at the 4 cardinal points: north, south, east, west. In case anything went wrong, she left a record of her preparations and motivations in her journal. Veronica would have made her father proud in that she successfully performed the operation, as she was also unaware of the true purpose of the Beacon of Chaos. The Shapeless One appeared before her too. Veronica demanded to know what had happened to her father, and the entity told her. When it said it knew nothing of Lester Goodman, Veronica became enraged and threatened the entity that there would be dire consequences if it lied to her. The Shapeless One became hostile and began stealing her memories, making Veronica believe she was trapped in the oratory with no way of escape.
Oh.
Before the Shapeless One could steal all of her memories, including knowledge of the ward on the house, Veronica impaled herself on the wand she would have used in the summoning and binding of demons.
Oh, can't let it know. It's trapped here.
When the Shapeless One subsequently attempted to leave, it could not. Veronica's sigils created a barrier that trapped it inside the house. Furthermore, Veronica's death deprived the Shapeless One of the knowledge of how the ward was constructed and what could break it. The fruits of his victory had proven to be lead-poisoned, or Saturnine Chalice. When the Linwoods returned at the end of their paid leave, the Shapeless One was trapped with them inside the house. Excuse me again. And stole Jeremiah's memories, trying to find the knowledge of how to break the ward. Of course, the hired help knew nothing that could help the Shapeless One, causing it to fly into a rage and drive Rosemary to insanity and then death. That's when, yeah. Since then, the Shapeless One has waited for someone to enter the house and thereby facilitate an escape. During this passage of time, his hatred for humanity has grown. Before it returns to the court of Azathoth, it will make humanity pay for what it has done. But it knows it must change its tactics in order to escape and enact its revenge. So you guys managed to foil that by actually just bringing all those 4 pieces together.
Yay.
And your intelligence will return. after a
Yay!
period of weeks.
Yay!
Your intelligence will return.
And
That's what I
think-
want to hear.
Wait, what was the release statue?
Oh, that one was a way to break the binding.
Oh, fuck that. I'm glad we didn't do that shit.
That was my
So-
other
Mhm.
idea.
So burning the house down would have released
Read
it.
Yeah.
Removing one of the sigils from the grounds. If you had
Would have released it.
activated, if you had activated the closure with the release one, that would have released it. There's a million ways you could have released it, and only one way you could have defeated it.
Good job, Rambo.
We did it!
Yeah.
Yay.
So each of you get 1d6 sanity points back,
Wow, so many.
and I hope
Whee!
everyone checked all of their used skills,
Yes, I have
Spot hidden
checked.
a bunch of times and
Yeah.
nothing else.
and
Yes.
nobody used German.
I don't have it.
German to use. Did they? Who's got German? I have French.
Nope, I have English.
I have French.
Your sanity can't go above its maximum, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta recover hit points.
Oh, bed rest, coffee.
Your magic points probably come back too.
Yeah,
A big turkey leg.
Turkey legs.
yeah.
A ham.
But yeah, so that was the Saturnine Chalice, and you guys completed it.
So who
and-
fucked up filling up the gas tank?
No.
Oh, it was
the
just a stuck
gas
gauge.
It was the
Yeah.
gauge. It was a faulty gauge, Grace.
stuck gauge? What you can do?
Um,
These things
Burn the
happen.
car.
But yeah, we got it all done.
But why
And-
did the shapeless one take the form of Evangeline?
Oh, the idea was to make you think it was a haunted house where you would.
Oh, help destroy the ward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It knew enough to, trick us that way.
Right. And it wanted you to think that, like, oh no, they've summoned a demon. We need to do whatever and just ignore these.
Yeah. Let's
Leaden
not pay too much
statues.
attention. Yeah, let's
Well,
just burn it down.
The big thing is it doesn't know about the leaden statues.
It just knows
So it's
that
just-
it's trapped
yeah.
there. Yeah. And
Right,
it
so
wants you
it's-
to get rid of whatever. Like, it just wants you to raise it so that
Yes.
maybe that would help.
Because it
Right.
knows, like, if this house isn't here, it's not stuck here.
Hey, if
You
it
know.
would have been me alone, the house would have been burned down.
Do they not?
Well,
As per usual.
the big thing there is you were using imaginary candles
Yes.
Yep. So it
Oh.
didn't burn,
I
it
made
just looked
note
like
of
it was
that.
burning. Yep.
because there were matches upstairs. There was kerosene. There was stuff you could have
Yeah.
actually lit the house on fire with.
But that was
I
a fake
using
candle.
candles.
Oh,
Exactly.
Imaginary candle.
Yeah, that would have been the big thing there.
I would have
You would
been
have had to
like,
use
"How come
actual
it's not
matches."
working?"
Yeah, there had to be a reason. Yep.
Well, there is also the like, oh boy, there's no smoke in the chimneys. You come inside, boy, all the fireplaces have fire going on in them.
Yeah, well, there were enough clues that
Yeah,
was
I
an
didn't pick that one
illusion
up.
that, like, even if we didn't pick that one up, there were plenty
Yeah.
of others, and we got
Yeah,
there.
there's plenty of weird shit.
Yeah,
I typed
like
into
the
the
Lester
notes,
party.
like, this is clearly an illusion before we encountered the first obstacle.
Oh,
Or the first puzzle that was the clue was obstacle.
absolutely. Something is up. Because
So
we
I
know
didn't-
it's not going to be like, oh yeah, you broke down, you go and get gas, it's fine, the end.
right.
Right. We just gotta wait. The gas is coming to us.
It's coming,
Right.
you guys. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
god, that would be a great, like, Call of Cthulhu scenario. Just like in the middle of like, a campaign, just like something completely normal.
We call the police. They show up. We explain the situation, and they just deal with it. There we go.
Yeah,
They
they took us to
punch
the insane
The
asylum.
devil
Yeah.
in the face.
Some jerk from a frat is trying to beat up my friends, and they just arrest him. But yeah,
Well played.
this one was kind of hard to pace as far as running it.
You paced it perfectly. It's fucking 7 minutes to midnight. It couldn't have gone better.
No, I just meant
Yeah.
like trying to draw up the tension at the end there. Where
I
Yeah.
know, it was good. I thought it was fine. We're all fucking
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
around like crazy, not knowing what to do. Rambo is entering the matrix
Solving
and solving riddles.
puzzles.
yeah, just nailing those riddles.
Going mental.
The only one I couldn't like
The
pin to
pen
one.
computation.
The 4-letter one was the only one I couldn't pin down to one word. I had like bind, bread, kind, tied, tread, tined. I didn't know
It
what
was
the third
bind,
one
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or
It
hold?
was, it
It
was.
was bind.
Good
Yeah.
old bread, my
But-
favorite four-letter
bread.
word.
But
Yep.
well, we didn't. If we wouldn't have found that book and looked in that book or whatever
Yeah.
that
The fact that you guys spent like no time exploring really any of this house.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I
it was
didn't
like
even know
it was
those.
rude to just leave the like our
Yeah.
hospital. Yes, but once
Until he said
once
they
the
could
shit
have
started going
fireworks
crazy, I'm
out.
like, okay, fuck off. Like
Right.
I don't give
Yeah.
a shit about manners anymore.
Committed
there's not much you can
hospitality
do.
dissipates.
I'm gonna
You
try
saw
lighting
some
your house
crazy
on fire.
shit.
Well, it's not working. I guess I'll go upstairs.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's cool.
next week we can do the Deadlight.
Down.
All right.
Word.
I'm still.
And if you'd like,
I'm
we could
still
roll these
heavy
characters
in the
over.
midst of Pendragon preparing, so it's gonna be a while.
All right. Jonah, Star Trek, sometime.
Yeah, I wrap my head around the fucking complexity of the roles, and I'll get back to it. I
get
read it and went like, oh, this sucks. It's just too complicated. It's gonna be bogged down by like just every time someone has to roll. Okay,
Just lie
hang on.
about what the rules actually are, and just have us make
So-
diagonals.
Yeah,
I'm
I
excited
might
about-
have to.
I swear that's been Sebastian's games a couple times.
Alien.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording.
There's
Thank